main event time. One of the 6 women that Mike has chosen will go to International Spectacular, but first, they must get through Hell's Playground. Wait a minute, Megan, will she eliminate Amber? Is Amber the first one out? Amber is the first one out. Megan with the first elimination. 2 back-to-back eliminations. Megan out of here. Megan is out. We are down to 3. Here's the count. We are down to 2. It's showing up, showing out, showing what it means to be a diva and a goddess. Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! Nene going for here. Nene, oh wait a minute. Picks up the leg. I see Nene do this during training. She calls this the target lock. And Nene said when she shoots, she doesn't miss. It's a target lock. What she calls this is a victory to Wembley Stadium. Oh wait a minute. No, what the fuck? Ray was leaving, and Razor took advantage and hit a cutthroat, and now the Razor blade on her sister. You son of a bitch, get out of here. She just went through hell. Get out of here. Razor dropped Edie. And that's what Razor is seeing. Another person trying to take her title. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.
Three, 2, 1.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for time.
Nah, fuck that. Before we start this show, Akira. Bitch, run it.
Whoa, this is not how this show is supposed to start. Akira's music is playing, Zarya's in the ring. This is not how this is supposed to be going, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Akira, the tyrant is running down, and she kicks Zarya's head off. The Island Juggernaut gets pieced up. This is not how this was supposed to be starting, ladies and gentlemen, at all. And the piecing up of the tyrant has begun. These 2 powerhouses going at it. The tyrant and the Juggernaut fighting to kick off this special UK episode. The first time we are overseas, and it's starting like this. This was nowhere close to how this was supposed to go. Goes for another senton, and Akira and Zarya just going at it with one another. A gut-wrench suplex from the tyrant. The referee just in the ring. I think she was getting ready for a whole match that was supposed to kick off the show, but she's just kind of sitting here waiting to see what's going to happen. Akira and Zarya just going bam for bam right now. Oh my God, Zarya and Akira both ready to fight in fighting gear. Akira screaming to the heavens right now. This is absolute insanity, and a kick by Zarya to her opponent in the finals. After Zarya got taken down by Akira, she's ready this time. No sneak attack, no nothing. She is ready for her, and she is fighting back against the tyrant, but oh, Akira catches her. And now here comes Zarya with a chop. Overhead gets caught. Akira with a kick to the stomach. Knees her right in the skull. And hits a clothesline right to Zarya. These 2 are willing to kill each other before Wembley. This is not going to be an easy fight for either one of them. I can tell that just by the way they're going at it. But this show has started off in the way it's not supposed to. Security, Mike, I don't know about Maddie because she got her Twisted Royalty business. Either way, somebody stop them. Oh my God. What a slam by Zarya right to the tyrant. I don't even know what's happening. And Zarya, slams Akira down. These 2 going back and forth, and now Zarya looking to destroy the table. Zarya wants this table destroyed. She wants Akira done. She wants her taken out. And now Zarya, look at this. Now puts Akira up on the table. And a tyrant with a nasty elbow. Akira, and that pump kick right to Zarya, dropping her dead on her face. And now, what is Zarya looking to do here? Excuse me, what is Akira looking to do to Zarya? She puts her on the table, and now the tyrant has the Juggernaut. What is about to happen? Akira looks off into the, onto the distance, off into the distance, and a DDT onto the announce table. Zarya just getting folded like a paper. Oh my God, a slip of paper, and now Akira with a double foot stomp on the top of the freaking announce table and put that sleeper hold in that both of these women are so familiar with. Zarya might be out. Zarya is looking to be out. Zarya might be going. She might be fading. And now Zarya stays in this fight. I don't even understand how we got here. And Zarya catches Akira now. Slams her down. Zarya slamming Akira down. These two are having one of the nastiest brawls I think we've ever seen to kick off an ICW show. And Zarya piecing up the Tyrant, but Akira will not fall. Akira will not fall, and that's why Zarya with the route of a suplex. And the Tyrant reverses and clips the Juggernaut in the leg. And Akira Knight now goes for a punch. Zarya now getting punched by Akira Knight. These two animals are going to kill each other. They're just going back and forth. And finally, the security looking like we got this. We can handle this. I don't know. The way these two women are punching each other right in front of me right now, I don't know if they got this at all. These two are going to kill each other. And wait a minute, backstage, I'm getting word that Nene and Razor Wayne are backstage after what happened inside of Hell's Playground. Both these women ready to go at it, ready to tear each other limb from limb. These two sisters are now enemies that are sworn to go to hell and back, and we saw that. Look at these two just taunting each other. Hey, hell no, I am not losing a main event because you two can't control your hormones. Let me explain something to both of you. Nene, Razor, this goes for both of you. I have gotten an international restraining order between you two, which means that if either one of you even touches the other, you will be in jail for the next 12 hours. I need both of you to calm your asses down. I got something to deal with outside, out in the ring, and you two out here just about to throw hands. I'm not losing the main event. Razor, you got a title to defend tonight. Both of you best find your way to the back and the locker room before I promise you the police of the UK come and arrest your ass. Y'all, I love you both, but you need to figure this shit out, and you gotta wait till Wembley if that's what you're gonna do. But for now, wait, figure out what you need to do. I need to go and deal with these two. Oh, fuck, I know damn well them security getting their ass beat. An international restraining order. These two cannot be in any range of each other, nor can they throw hands. And Razor just walking like she's being the bigger person, walking off. And wait a minute, the security is fighting Zarya and Akira. Look at this. Zarya just threw one of the security guards into the ring, and Zarya's dealing with him. Akira dealing with this one on the outside, piecing him up after she was already piecing up Zarya in this fight they were having, and knees him right in the skull. The security guards cannot stop these two behemoths ready to go at it. And these two titans are going to kill each other. But right now, they're teaming up to beat the security guards. Akira bashing the chair over that security guard. And Zarya with a muscle buster right to the security guard. Picks him up now. These two went from beating each other to beating the guards in the sleeper hold. The coquina clutch is locked in. And wait a minute, that's the music of the soul on her mic. Holy shit. First Razor and Nene, now you two. I'm not gonna have anything mess up this show, okay? Not this one, not the go-home show after this, and certainly not the biggest two-night event of the summer in ICW's history. I get y'all don't like each other. You're the finalists of this tournament, but with y'all being finalists, the way y'all was just working, that wasn't no finalist behavior. That wasn't, no, we gonna wait till Wembley. That was y'all throwing hands. So how about this? Since y'all wanna throw hands so bad, and since y'all work so well together, you two on the go-home show will be in a tag team match to see how well this unit really works. But right now, Zarya, I'm gonna need you to get the hell out the ring. Akira, you look like you're ready to go. So you versus Sequoia is up next after we restart this show correctly, how the fans know how we start these shows. So Zarya, get out the ring. Akira, you stay there. Let's restart.
3, 2, 1.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryna bless me like I said I do. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Papa on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new bitch, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my My mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These niggas try to take my life, they fuck around, get killed.
The show literally restarted, but as I can finally get to say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ICW episode 36. We are one episode away from the Go Home show, and that is 2 episodes away from the biggest show in ICW's history, International Spectacular. First, we will be seeing Angel versus Roxanne Gutierrez here tonight, and we will also be seeing the Last Chance Ultimate Opportunities Battle Royal for the men. We will also be seeing Rain Carter go up against Ali J in the Ultimate Opportunities qualifying match. We will also be seeing 2 returns and a debut in the Triple Threat qualifying match to determine the 5th spot for the Ultimate Opportunities. Murder Mirai, the man who has made Xander have some kind of different side of him come out, he will be in action. Lonzo returns to speak to the ICW universe. Damien Hellfire returns home to be here live in London, England to speak his mind about International Spectacular. Razor Wayne in the main event tonight will be having an open challenge for her Goddess of the Crown World Championship. Cash Out Mike will face the father of Zach Storm inside of a steel cage for his World Heavyweight Championship. And up next, right now, we'll be seeing one half of Tropical Forces versus Akira Knight after they went at it backstage on ICW's last episode, which was overheard by the production crew. That has been This Is Now. This is ICW episode 36. Let's get this started as Akira is already in the ring waiting on her opponent in a intergender bout. This matchup was made off of a war of words, and now it is about to be a war of hands thrown when it comes down to these two. Sequoia of the Tropical Forces goes up against the undefeated Tyrant Incarnate, and here is the Tropical Doll.
The following contest is an intergender bout. In the ring already is the Tyrant Incarnate, the 7-continent champion, Akira Knight. And her opponent making his way down to the ring, one half of the Tropical Forces. Weighing in at 186 pounds from Rio, he is the Tropical Doll,
Sequoia ready for this fight against Akira Knight, and this is going to be a very interesting bout. All the words have been spewed over social media. Cardo even getting involved, the tag team partner of Sequoia. Akira Knight already pissed off from having to deal with security guards and Zarya throwing those men around and having to deal with that powerhouse known as the Island Juggernaut. That is already having the Tyrant Incarnate in a pissed off mood, and she wants to chain wrestle to really show her strength. Sequoia is going to have to watch out, especially from what we've seen Akira do to men, security guards, and many opponents that have tried to come and fight her. And Akira Knight now, Sequoia, they are locked up into, Akira showing her strength, popping off and started this with a clothesline. Akira, like we said, you could see it in her face, already frustrated and punching and just not holding anything back. A paradigm shift from the Tyrant. Already dropping Sequoia. And a kick right to the ribs as Sequoia tries to get up, and a kick to the back of the head. Akira Knight is not playing about this. Akira wants every single person to know going into her finals match for the Strong Style Championship, she will be going into Wembley ready, prepared, and ready to execute a kill if she must. And Akira Knight now with an overhead belly-to-belly onto Sequoia. Sequoia and Akira were talking so much, and the time for talk is over. Here comes Sequoia with some of his own offense, but Sequoia gets kicked and shut down by the Tyrant, who's showing off her strength, just shutting everything down with nothing but pure power, pure strength, and pure anger. And oh my God, the absolute carnage that Akira Knight has been bringing in this matchup. She's been doing it so many places. Oh my God, what a clothesline. And now look at this. Jesus, oh my God, what a huge drop. But Akira Look at that kick, and now look at this. Sequoia gets back in the fight after catching Akira off guard. It's a moonsault. This is about to be a big moment for Sequoia as he's popping off on the Tyrant now. Piecing it, and oh my God. Oh, and Akira with the pump kick. Catching him and not playing any more games. Not playing with her food anymore. Akira Knight is about to send him up and slam him down. Akira has it locked in. The sleeper hold, and Sequoia taps out in this fight. Akira Knight making her state of dominance once again in the UK and all over the world. Ready for Zarya, ready for anyone that comes her way. Men, women, you better find some place to go and be safe, because the Tyrant is not the one to mess with, and that statement has been proven. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we are going to be seeing the debut of Angel as she takes on the woman who's been petrifying Shakira, as we see Roxanne Gutierrez up next against Angel. It is now time for what the hell? Is there something wrong with the production truck? I'm sorry, I don't think this is supposed to be happening. That's Kiri. What the hell? What is going on here? I'm sorry, I don't think this is supposed to be happening. Apparently Twisted Royalty has called for time before Roxanne's matchup. I guess it was approved.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one half of the ICW Goddess Tag Team Champions, Kiri Pierce. This time has been requested and accepted due to our general manager, Maddie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Twisted Royalty.
Are you kidding me? So Maddie's using her power just to benefit Twisted Royalty. I mean, yeah, she's in the group. We get it. But seriously? Seriously. The group has gotten time before Roxanne's match that was supposed to happen up next because Maddie approved of it. This has gotten to stop already. Like, come on. Seriously? This is what we're doing. We already have Mike, who's going to be in a match with Zack Storm's father later on tonight. Now, we're about to have this bullshit. And I'm sorry for saying it, but that's what it is. It's bullshit. I can't believe this. I don't even know what to say. Whatever. I'm gonna let them do their entrances. I don't care. I don't care. This is so just, oh my God.
Making her way down to the ring, representing Twisted Royalty, the Gothic Baddie, Nubia!
I genuinely call bullshit. It's bullshit. That's what it is. It's genuine bullshit. It's frustrating to see that someone's time even is being taken right now. Roxanne is in the back right now, and she's probably prepared. She's probably ready, but no. We have to sit here and listen to whatever the hell Twisted Royalty wants us to listen to, because Maddie accepted it, and Shakira got it, because this is what happened. They took out Isabella, and then this is what's happening. Of course, here comes the double champion. The woman who did defend her title in an awesome matchup, but now is sitting here getting a whole... This is absolute... I can't. This is genuine bullshit.
Now making her way down to the ring, she is the Twisted Princess of Atlanta, the Goddess Continental Champion, and one half of the Goddess Tag Team Champion, Shakira!
Whatever. Like, I've never been so fed up. I've never seen so much bullshit in my life. I have never seen such hypocrisy. I have never seen such bullshit. This is absolute bullshit that they are pulling. They think because they have Maddie on their side now, they're just allowed to do what they want. Are you kidding me? Are you dead ass right now? I've never been this annoyed as a commentator. I've genuinely never been. I don't understand. Like, I don't, and of course, the person who caused all of this, congratulations. How about we just give her a fucking round of applause? How about we give all four of them a round of applause, shall we? And she's just coming out here and she's just skipping about the shit. She just loves it. She loves every fucking second of what she's doing. They all do. And it's disgraceful. The fact that they have taken over like this and they have removed a whole matchup and have moved it back because they want their little time. They want their little space. She's the general manager. She shouldn't be doing this shit.
And representing Twisted Royalty, she is the GM of ICW, the star, Maddie.
I genuinely don't know what to say to this. This is just so stupid. As they should be getting booed right now. This is bullshit.
Go ahead, boo louder, because every single one of you knew it was coming. In ICW, only the strongest can survive. And obviously, we had to kick out the weakest link. Well, injure the weakest link.
Right? I mean, who would let someone come backstage after fighting your quote-unquote sister and injure your arm? But she called us the weakest link. It's what she deserves.
But don't get it twisted. Isabella was just a weak link in Twisted Royalty, which is exactly why not only did I replace her, but Maddie did as well.
And now you're looking at the 4 women who just became the biggest problem in this entire division. Everybody backstage wants to call themselves dangerous and dominant. But when Twisted Royalty walked through that curtain, conversations stop, smiles disappear, and suddenly everybody remembers they've got somewhere else to be.
Which is exactly why that one widow didn't feel the need to get her lick back, or please let me back in. Ain't that just miserable?
But Isabella, it's okay. I know you're watching at home looking all busted and injured, but let me tell you the truth. Kara here been wanting to drop you out of Twisted Royalty for me and Nubia.
We just needed the perfect moment.
And you brought the perfect time for us when your ass decided to return after Kara's title match.
Not to mention, Kara was carrying your weight of the group, working double duty, because you want to let Roxanne injure you. I tried fighting her for you, but it wasn't until the moment I lost to her made me realize how much of a liability you were.
But let us not dwell on the past. Let's focus on the future of ICW. I mean, look at this division. Half of these girls are playing wrestler. They're worried about being liked, making friends, and getting their little moment in Hollywood, while we're worried about championships.
So while those bitches are arguing about who deserves the next opportunity, which none of those hoes backstage deserves any opportunities, Twisted Royalty will be taking every opportunity before they can even touch it. And we don't give a fuck about how many people we attack. Put on injury reserved, or even make leave for all of us to hold ICW gold.
And eventually, somebody is going to get brave. Somebody is going to walk through that curtain, stand across from us, and convince herself that she's different, but she's not. Bring one woman. Bring 2. Bring the entire damn locker room if you want. The result doesn't change. Because you're not dealing with 2 enemies anymore. You're dealing with 4.
So to the locker room, understand something right now. This isn't an introduction. It's a warning. Those newly announced championships will be around the waists of Twisted Royalty. Those spots you think belong to you, borrowed, alongside that little throne you've been sitting on. Yikes, your egos are absolutely disgusting. Once we take those opportunities some desperately begged for, they'll be left behind within this industry that obviously isn't fit for people like them.
And there isn't a damn thing any of you can do about it.
Because we are Twisted?
We are the example.
We are the leaders of not 1, but 2 divisions.
And we are the revamped, new and improved Twisted Royalty. Oh, and another thing. Roxanne, you bitch. You want to get into my head? Play with my best friend and my daughter, almost causing me to lose my Goddess Continental Championship? If it takes you to do all that to get a championship match out of me, fine, you got it. But here's the kicker. At International Spectacular, the second it'll be me versus you in an I Quit match. And I'ma show you how extreme this shit gets, puta.
A I Quit match between Roxanne Gutierrez and Sakura. We are getting the rematch. That's what Sakura was talking about. She was seeing stuff last episode. Even with this bullshit, we're going to be seeing the rematch at International Spectacular for the title. You're serious, right? I'm getting where we're going to fucking commercial break. God damn it.
This summer, the world watches. From the legendary Wembley Stadium, the biggest event in ICW returns. Bigger, grander, and more unforgettable than ever before. For 2 nights, championships will be defended, legacies will be defined, and careers will be changed forever. The spectacle, the passion, the chaos, the 2-night extravaganza is back. ICW presents International Spectacular 2, live from Wembley Stadium. This is the biggest show of the summer.
We are finally back on schedule, ladies and gentlemen. As we were trying to say before Twisted Royalty interrupted and announced an official matchup for night 1 of ICW International Spectacular here right now in the O2 Arena. It is Angel Valentine going one-on-one with the Extreme Diva and Roxanne Gutierrez.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, she is the Race Angel, Angel Valentine.
Angel Valentine got into this situation by going backstage and getting into it, not physically but verbally, with Roxanne Gutierrez. They both said bump all the talking, and we are now here to see the fighting, to see the action, to see what will happen between these 2 goddesses. Roxanne Gutierrez finally gets her rematch. It will be part 2 of what people are calling match of the year. Roxanne Gutierrez has to win here tonight with major momentum going into her matchup now officially made against Sakura for the Goddess Continental Championship. And with that being said, here comes the Extreme Diva herself. She's been showing a different side of herself ever since her loss in New York City. And the Extreme Diva is ready to put paws on somebody.
And her opponent from New York, she is the Extreme Diva, Roxanne Gutierrez.
Roxanne Gutierrez ready for a fight, ready to state her claim here tonight up against Angel Valentine. This will be their first time meeting in the ICW ring, and overseas is where they will do it, as ICW is here in London tonight. And we will be seeing so much more action like the qualifying matches for the ICW Ultimate Opportunist ladder matches. We will be seeing a Battle Royal, and we will be seeing 2 more qualifying matches. But right now, that is then. Right now, we're about to see Roxanne go against Angel. Angel with a tuck and roll out of the way, and Roxanne caught her with a bitch slap and then an uppercut. And the Extreme Diva ready to get extreme with her arsenal in this matchup. And look at Angel going to attack Roxanne, hits her with an elbow, and Roxanne Gutierrez is now in a bad way as the waist of hers has been caught. But Roxanne slams down Angel right away. And now this matchup has already gone all the way back to Roxanne's advantage. This advantage that Roxanne needs to keep up if she wants a major amount of momentum going into the biggest show in ICW's history. But now look at this. The International Spectacular that Roxanne will be going to, she is going to get that shut down if Angel gets a win here tonight. And now goes after the arm that she was already working on. Roxanne showing some of that technical prowess, and really what we've been seeing in this matchup is a very aggressive Roxanne. We've been seeing an aggressive Roxanne all the way through. Oh, and now a nasty soul snatcher by Roxanne. Here's the cover. Here's the counter kick out at 2. Roxanne Gutierrez was not expecting this much fight from Angel, but she does not ever underestimate an opponent. She will always go into the ring ready to take your head off, and now puts in a variation of the Jackson Bridge. But now look at this. Look at that Angel getting out of this situation now. And Angel flips the Jackson Bridge, a variation of it, onto Roxanne, who now moves out of the way before she gets her skull kicked clean off of her body. And now Roxanne with an elbow catching Angel while she's down. And they say never kick someone while they're down, but oh, Roxanne and her New York style does not give a damn about what you can do while you are up or while you are down. She will take you out. And oh, Roxanne with a punch. Now here comes Roxanne. Look at this. The Roxecution by Roxanne on Angel. And that Angel might have her wings clipped. No, a kick out. Staying alive in this matchup is Angel, and Valentine is now trying to figure out what she's going to need to do in order to break the heart of Roxanne. And Roxanne, though, gets drop kicked to the outside. The Roxecution was not able to get the job done, but Angel now is looking to execute on the job being done against Roxanne. Oh, what a beautiful spinning cold breaker. And that was a beautiful execution by the Lace Angel, but the Extreme Diva catches her off guard with a huge enziguri to the skull. And oh God, Roxanne is taking apart the table. This is what I meant by that darker side ever since she lost. Ever since she lost, that darker side has been popping out. And now Roxanne looks to put Angel on the table, but Angel says no way. Roxanne with an elbow to the leg now. And Roxanne catches Angel, looks to go and powerbomb her maybe. Oh my God, no, on the announce table! Good God almighty, this aggression that Roxanne has been bringing out in Angel somehow, someway rolls out of the way. Both women going at it with one another, and Roxanne slams down Angel. These two are going at it right now, showing up and showing out in this matchup, and now Roxanne gets in and out of the ring. Ready for a fight is what these two are. And now Roxanne, gets elbowed by Angel. These two are not laying up on one another. Angel now trying to get her bearings back, but Roxanne reverses, Irish whips her, and breaks the back onto the knee. These two are willing to throw each other through hellfire and brimstone here in London tonight in the O2 Arena. And now an elbow right to the stomach. Roxanne now getting caught. Angel might be the one caught though, but her head just blasted off of the freaking LED ring post. And Roxanne telling the ref, stop counting or I'll beat your ass next. Head bouncing right off of the damn LED ring post. And Roxanne now. Roxanne with a French DDT. Roxanne hitting that on the outside of the ring. And now has Angel. But Angel is not giving up. Fighting back is Valentine against Gutierrez. An Irish whip. And now, oh my God, right into the announce table. And now she goes on it. That huge amount of momentum switching over to Roxanne. Might have just hit. Holy shit! Sister Abigail through the table. Sister Abigail through the announce table. Roxanne not playing. And she hit so hard that it knocked the top off of the other table. Roxanne though got reversed. And now somehow Angel is looking to connect. Angel into enziguri on Gutierrez. And now what is Angel looking for? She's looking to connect with something big here. And a slingshot spear right to Roxanne. I don't know how these two are fighting and going at it, but somehow they are in a kick out. Roxanne not going to allow it. And now Roxanne Gutierrez, a clothesline by Angel. And now Angel catches her with another one, picks her up by the hair. Ducks under. And now, what a nasty kick right to the skull. And Angel Valentine has Roxanne Gutierrez on the mat. She is looking to hit something big to get this win, but no, Roxanne crawls over using her veteran-like instinct, but gets hit with a knee. Ducks the punch down. Roxanne Gutierrez, she's looking to end it all, and she gives her a French kiss all the way down onto the ring mat. Here's the cover, here's the count, and that's a no! It's still alive. This matchup is still alive. I thought it was a 3, but it's not. Roxanne piecing up Angel now. Being pissed off is what Roxanne is. And look at that. Look at this. Just stalking Angel to get back in the ring. Angel now looks to connect. Roxanne now gets hit with a huge Hurricane Rana. And I don't think Roxanne was ready to see what Angel was about to bring. Angel was trying to take Roxanne out. Roxanne now catches her, spins around, boom, like a windmill, and kicks her right in the skull. Roxanne was trying to show her dominance, and then Angel had caught her, but now Roxanne catches her with a huge code breaker. The same move that Shakira beat her with. And now Roxanne Gutierrez, wait a minute, is she going for it again? Another French kiss right to Angel Valentine. A French kiss. This matchup has got to be over. Here's the cover by Roxanne. Here's the count, and Roxanne Gutierrez with a prominent win going into Wembley over Angel Valentine in her debut. One hell of a match these two just put on back and forth.
Here is your winner, the Extreme Diva, Roxanne Gutierrez.
Roxanne Gutierrez with a defiant and definitive win here tonight, and she is looking to get one in the rematch against Shakira in Wembley Stadium. Roxanne with a huge win over Angel here in this matchup.
Cardo. Hey now, I wouldn't get that confident if I was you. You have the audacity to speak on your social media? All you really think you are is tough, and it shows. You're funny. But to someone who really thinks they're tough, but they have to play sneak diss. Like, come on, it's nothing more than fake toughness. Just like your fake BBL you got going on. Oops, did I go off topic? Doesn't that sound a little familiar to anyone on the roster listening to this backstage? Okay, back to the topic. So I'll tell you what, Cardo, since again, you want to call me out and shit, I'll give you your chance that you so desperately desire from me, just a proper one-on-one between me and you. No interference, no nothing. Not even from that one guy who's going to get dragged by my mother. But okay, that's enough talking from me. The show's been interesting so far, and I'm not trying to hold everyone up. And, oh, one more thing. The one rule is, monsters are allowed. Not like I'd need it, though. Other than that, that's all. See you in the ring, bitch.
Well, Ryan has now made a challenge for the Go Home show against Cardo, which will be the next episode. But right now, here tonight, it is Rain Carter versus Ali J. Whoever wins goes and becomes the next contender in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. This matchup is for a qualifying spot in the ladder match known as the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match, and making her way to the ring is the Jesus. She came in like a full storm. It's the inevitable Rain Carter going one-on-one against Ali J here in the UK. ICW's first time overseas. If you're enjoying the show, please share and give major support as we get ready for this contest.
The following contest is a Ultimate Opportunist qualifying match. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is the inevitable Rain Carter!
Rain Carter has come off of many setbacks. Ones being against Akira Knight, then going back into making her way up the rankings as she fought Sophia. Then she went on to social media and said how she deserved to be a part of the Ultimate Opportunist matchup, and Maddie gave her her request. And now she will have to go up against Ali J, the returning Ali J, if she wants to get to that spot in Wembley Stadium. We will be seeing a battle royal for the men's qualifying matchup later on tonight to see who gets that last spot. And now, here comes the returning Allie J. She makes her return here on the episode in the O2 Arena.
And her opponent, making her way to the ring, the Pretty Menace, Allie J!
Allie J has not been seen on ICW television in quite some time. These two women that are about to go at it, not exactly fan favorites, but these two do not care, as they also don't even like each other and are ready to go to war in order to get the win here tonight to go to Wembley Stadium. Whoever wins this gets a grand ticket to the second night of ICW's biggest show. But if they want to get to night two, they have to either win by pinfall or submission. Here we go. And Ray with a knee coming out of the gate like a rhinoceros. Very hard hitting with a lot of speed right to Allie J early on in this matchup. And Rain using her power over Allie J. And Allie is going to have to use her quickness if she wants to be able to get any offense onto Rain Carter. And Rain Carter now, look at this. What a huge German suplex right to Allie J. And now picks her up. Rain Carter has been on a dominating win streak as of recent after No Way Back, wanting to get back onto her feet. She had a whole meltdown on ICW, and then from there it would go to her facing Sophia, and now she faces Allie J in an Ultimate Opportunist qualifying matchup. She has to win this if she wants to go to Wembley Stadium and hits a nasty Shining Wizard. And it's things like that that you have to do if you want to win a matchup like this. And Allie J is fighting back now. Allie J looking, she was looking to get in advance, but Rain Carter has an answer for everything Allie J is throwing at her. Slams her down. The powerhouse is going full throttle in this matchup. And now punches by Rain Carter. Allie J is up over the skull. Slams her down. Nasty. A nasty slam by Rain Carter. And Rain is piecing Allie J up with no hesitation at all. And Allie J gets thrown across the freaking ring. Now picks her up. What is Allie J? Wait a minute. Allie J rolls out of the way. Allie J looking to get it up her hand. And she just threw Rain off. And now is going to hit a huge 3 amigos on Rain Carter. Rain now. Look at this. Allie J gaining momentum, throwing Rain off her game just a little bit. And she keeps up taunting. She is now feeling herself, but she can't do that too much. The Pretty Menace has to stay on the inevitable, because it will be an inevitable situation if Rain Carter can get to Wembley, and just like that, a roll-up pin on Allie J and a kick out. And now Rain Carter with a nasty clothesline right to Allie J. And now picks her up, punches and chops, and oh my God, a huge German suplex once again. The inevitable is showing why the nickname is hers. And a huge roundhouse kick. Went for another kick, but Allie J moves out of the way. The quickness is what she is trying to use to get these upper hands, but it's not working. Allie J gets hit with a backstabber by Rain Carter. And now here's the cover. 1 and a 2, and Allie J somehow kicks out. Staying prominently in this matchup is Allie J, and she tricks Rain. Here's the cover, roll up pin, 1 and a kick out by the inevitable Rain Carter. And the Pretty Menace is going to have to stay on Rain. She's going to have to keep her on the ground, and she wants to keep this upper hand going. And she flips Rain over, seeing what she needs to do, working on the leg, hitting elbows, and doing what she needs to do in order to defeat Rain Carter and make her way to Wembley Stadium on night 2 for that epic ladder match to determine the Ultimate Opportunist. And this is going to be a big moment for whichever Ultimate Opportunist can achieve their opportunity. And a kick right to the arm with an enziguri reversal. Allie J, though, gets the leg caught. Rain doesn't let it be caught this time and catches her with a choke slam straight down to hell. And now Allie J getting pieced up. Rain Carter with a huge punch. And now the triple powerbomb trifecta combination onto Allie J. Rain Carter slamming her down. And now Rain Carter picks up Allie, Oh, a punch, and she's going for another one. Another choke slam by Rain Carter. Absolute destruction. And Rain blowing kisses to the London crowd. Even with her not being accepted by them, she doesn't give a damn. She wants Allie J out of here and done with and packing her up. She might have just done it with another backstabber. Here's the cover. Allie J is out. No, she's still in it. Rain Carter not knowing what she's gonna need to do to take Allie J out. And Allie J gets picked up by Rain now. Rain Carter. Oh, wait a minute. This is the same move that she hit on Akira. Tombstone pile driver by Rain Carter to Allie J. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and the inevitable will inevitably be going to Wembley in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match.
Here's your winner, and now qualified for the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match, the inevitable Rain Carter!
Rain Carter will now go to Wembley Stadium. She said you can't have an Ultimate Opportunist match without her, and she has now proven that will be a fact. And now Rain gets to go to Wembley. But speaking of people who are going to be in Wembley, up next, Murda Mirai, the Insane One, returns to action here live in the O2 Arena. Murda Mirai is up next against a mystery opponent live on ICW. It is time to see who Murda Mirai will face, and oh, this is definitely going to be a hard-hitting affair. We have seen what can happen between this individual and Kron Cook, who will be in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the brawler Marcus Alexander.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, the brawler, Marcus Alexander!
Marcus Alexander, the brawler, always ready for a fight, ready to go, ready to show what he can do. Marcus Alexander has never been afraid of a fight. We have seen that much, and he will always do what he needs to do in order to come out on top in a matchup. But with that being said, can he do it here tonight against Murda Mirai? This matchup is going to be a very interesting one, and it's going to be one that I could definitely see being on a very good list for Marcus Alexander in his rookie year of ICW. He has to get through the undefeated Murda Mirai, and if he can do so, he will overcome each and everything that has been doubted upon him and said about him throughout his life and now his career. Marcus is willing to prove he can do whatever it will take to stay at a talking point of the top of the mountain, and if he can do so, he will be the next in line. But we still have to hear from the next in line himself, the It Factor, later on tonight, and Lonzo Miles as he returns and beat down the Swag Masters. Now tonight, he will speak his mind here in London, England. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the return of the Insane One. The eerie presence of the one that is insane, a Hall of Famer, and now ready to catch a body once again. It is the ICW's Insane One, Murda Mirai. He is here, and he is ready to go to war tonight. After he's been going to war mentally against Xander Cross, he looks to do the same in the ring physically with Marcus.
And his opponent, making his way from the deepest part of your mind, he is the Insane One, the undefeated Murda Mirai!
Murda Mirai making his way down towards the ring and ready to go into the ring. Can Murda be able to do it? Is he going to be able to catch a body tonight? He's making our damn cameras glitch. This man is so eerie to be around. There's just a presence about him that makes you almost just wanna, I don't even know, it makes your skin crawl in a sense. But either way, Murda Mirai is ready for a fight here tonight. He is ready to go up and all out against whoever comes his way. And speaking of things coming his way, he has to be prepared for what is coming his way in Wembley Stadium, which will be the Werewolf and the 50 States Championship and the Wolf's Den match that he signed a contract and agreed to. And as the lights come on, the glitching stops, and the creepiness of Murda Mirai, the aura, is ready to be shown here tonight. And Murda places the lantern down, ready to guide the lantern all the way to Wembley and guide it to his next victim, who is standing across from him. As Murda is now out of the gear that is of intimidation and in the gear for war. And oh, look at Marcus already looking to attack the veteran, who kicks him right in the stomach. Murda Mirai already with an upper hand here in this matchup, showing his veteran instincts and dropping Marcus Alexander early on in this matchup. And now a kick to the stomach. Murda now, look at this. Oh, Marcus caught Murda. What a beautiful slam by the powerhouse. And now goes for a stomp, but the veteran moves out of the way, which is why Murda is a Hall of Famer in other places. And who knows, after the announcement of the ICW Hall of Fame and Amaya Jackson being the first ever ICW Hall of Famer, we could see this man in the Hall of Fame alongside maybe a CAM Doyle. There's so many legacies that have been made in this company, so many careers that have been made and helped in this company, one of them being Murda's, as he is now trying to continue his destruction of a career that he has already had in ICW and in CAW in general, a nasty DDT, as Marcus is looking to start his career here in ICW. And another DDT. Murda is on top of Marcus with every attack. And now look at this. Marcus kind of has Murda in a way where he's looking like a wounded animal in the corner, and now going to take advantage of what he can get as he kicks the insane one in the face. And oh my god, what a running boot. Hoping Murda's teeth didn't get chipped or fly out. And now look at that. Oh, a huge backflip by Marcus, and now goes for another one. A moonsault this time, but gets hit with the knees up. And now Murda's looking to send him straight to hell. Here's the cover on Marcus. What a Uranagi and a kick out. Marcus still has a fight. Gets on the brawler, he does. And now went for a kick, missed it. And now look at this. Oh, nasty forearm, clocking him dead in the jaw. And goes right after Murda with the head being clamped on right now. And now gets off of him, rolls through and rolls away. And now look at this, telling him to get up with those giant-like hands. And now an Irish whip reversal. Murda now gets reversed by Marcus Alexander, though. Oh, and now a stomp. Marcus now. Oh, and now an alligator roll takedown, and no, what a slam! And continues the vicious attack on Murda, sitting him down on the stomach. Oh, chops him. And now look at Murda. He's not playing games. Kicks him in the stomach. Kicks him again while a running knee to the stomach the first time. And then kicks him in the stomach. Now Murda has Marcus. Marcus with the reversal. Marcus catches him. Oh, with a side effect. Right to Murda. Goes right into the pin. Here's a cover by Marcus. Oh, and a kick out by Murda. Beautiful. What a moment in this matchup that almost had the tide change, almost a paradigm shift, but a knee right to the stomach, and Murda punching and saying, come on then. He says, you want to fight? Come on, as he punches at Marcus, telling him to wake up. Marcus came to go at him, and he got shot with a huge slingshot DDT, and now here comes Murda with a slam right to Marcus, picks him up now. Murda Mirai went for a straight to hell. Oh no, but it did not connect. A reversal. Both men looking for something. Went for that spear, didn't connect. Murda catches him with a DDT now. Murder Mirai is vicious with these combinations of moves that he has. And Murder Mirai, with a huge, formerly known as the shot of greatness, hits a shot of darkness and sends him back to hell. Here's a cover. What a huge win this would be for Murder. No, but Marcus stays alive after that nasty combination. And Murder is now going to keep playing with a shot of darkness once again, paying homage to the late great Hunter McIntyre. And Murder sends another victim to the morgue as he catches another body. Murder Mirai with one hell of a statement being sent to all the music is playing. As I was about to say, a statement being sent to Xander. Now Xander plays the mind game, cuts off the celebration, and gets ready for a fight as he is now ready to defend the 50 State Championship, or he's ready to fight Murder Mirai. But either way, this sick, crazy son of a bitch whose birthday was just happening, is on the way, ready to go to hell and back and go to war. This is about to get ballistic. Let's get this shit started. Fuck Wembley. Let's start it right here in O2 Arena tonight. I don't care if it's a title match. I don't care if it's a fight that we're about to get. Give me these two right now. The interruption by Xander has got me so hyped. And Murder is on the outside, waiting for Xander, waiting for war. The fans here are ready. Everybody is ready. Let's get this started. Xander is taking his gear off. Murder is getting on the apron. They're about to throw down before Wembley. They said, fuck it. We don't need to go to night 2. We don't need to wait 2 nights. We just need to go at it. Let's go. Come on. I'm ready for it. The fans are ready for it. And Murder plays mind games right back and walks away from the situation. Xander Cross in the ring, feeling probably some disappointment, but knowing that the mind games are being played by both of them. He's saying, you can do it, I can do it better. And Xander is just looking at Murder walk off, and wait, some music is playing. That's the music of the franchise, Xavier Santiago. I'm getting word that the 50 State Championship Open Hunt is happening right now, and here is the opponent of Xander Cross, a man he knows very well. We were talking about the history of these two on Hell's Playground, and now here tonight, we are going to see for the first time in ICW history overseas, a huge rematch. This matchup happening overseas is now happening again in ICW, but for the first time ever, it's happening in the UK, in the O2 Arena. ICW gets a rematch, a reignited rivalry, as we see Xavier take on Xander Cross. The last time they fought off, there was no title on the line. Now, there is a title on the line. And Xander Cross already knows how Xavier is. These two men know each other so well. The question is, who will be walking out as champion to go and face Murder Mirai for the 50 State Championship at Wembley Stadium? Who will it be? We are going to find out here and now. No breaks, no none of it. We are going to be finding out right here and right now. And I am so ready for it. Xavier versus Xander. It is the rematch, the sequel. A huge International Spectacular rematch on the road to International Spectacular. The 50 States Championship is up in the air, and we are about to see Xander go against Xavier for the title. And now the referees have swapped. Oh, and here we go. The referees have swapped as one of our refs took the title. We are now here to see who will win. Oh my God, the bell clap to the back of the skull. And now, here we go. Xavier and Xander ready to go at it. Like I said, know each other so well. Xavier with the upper hand, and now, Xander with the upper hand as Xavier got hit with a roll-up pin by the champion. And now these two going at it. And now, XANDER CXOSS. XANDER has the upper hand once again. And now XANDER, slamming down Xavier Santiago. Santiago, I thought he knew XANDER well, but then again, this is a new side of XANDER. A very new side of XANDER. XANDER has been more vicious. We saw that on his last open hunt, and then he took out the security, almost like Murda got to his skull. It's almost like he got into his head, and he finally unleashed that side that he's been asking for, that side of him that we never thought we would see come out of XANDER, that vicious beast, the werewolf. And now look at this, Xavier is breaking down the champion right now, and Xavier is trying to keep that momentum, but XANDER says no way and gets behind the back. And now XANDER CXOSS looking to take down Xavier, and he does just that. And hits a sling blade with efficiency and quickness. And now the champion went for a forearm, but no way, says Xavier Santiago. And now Santiago with a knee. He's still showing that willpower, I'll say that much. And Xavier is now trying to find some way to keep this rolling so we can get this championship. But XANDER now has Xavier. Oh my God, drops him on his damn head. Nasty, and I'm talking nasty. And a kick right to the stomach, and now goes for it. It looks like he was going for a German suplex, but no way. And Xavier has to find some kind of momentum to get into this matchup so he can walk away with the 50 States Championship. But the guillotine chokehold is locked in. The guillotine chokehold has been locked in on Xavier, and Xavier says no way. The last time he lost to XANDER was by submission. And Xavier is getting out of this, and XANDER, though, is not going to continue to let him try and overrule him. XANDER wants to walk into Wembley facing Murda Mirai with the championship around his waist. And oh my God, what a spear! XANDER just represented how he can split half of you all the way back to the States and leave the other half overseas as he collects another victim's soul. And XANDER retains his title.
Here is your winner and still the 50 States champion, the werewolf, XANDER CXOSS.
XANDER CXOSS will be confirmed walking in to Wembley Stadium to face Murda Mirai in the Wolf's Den. Tonight was the final open den before Wembley Stadium. And now, XANDER has nothing to look forward to but defending his championship inside of Wembley in the Wolf's Den. But ladies and gentlemen, up next is the return of the It Factor. Lonzo Miles is back as we hear from him finally after his attack on the Swag Masters. Lonzo will make his official return next. Welcome back to ICW, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the return of the one and the only, the man they call Lonzo Miles. The It Factor is here. He is back, and he has officially made his return to the ICW.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the It Factor,
Lonzo returned on episode 35 on the Hell's Playground episode, and he took out both the Swag Masters. He came through the crowd and annihilated them after a tag team match, single-handedly, mind you. He would take Swagalicious and powerbomb him on some steel steps, now giving us an undisclosed amount of time that Swagalicious will be out of action. Yes, he was injured after that. And then his partner, Showtime, not getting too bad of a whooping, but definitely the beatdown was something to be remembered. And Showtime now has to live with the fact that his tag team partner is out because of this man, this intimidating beast, the It Factor, the one, they know as Lonzo Miles. He was here 2 years ago on a huge winning streak. He would then, as ICW did altogether, as well as many others did because of ICW, take his and their departure. He would then return at the ICW Hell Playground episode and then make an impactful statement. And now he is here to speak to the London crowd as they get to hear what the It Factor has to say.
Even when I didn't see light, still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid the mama to sleep tight. Champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, champions, champions.
2 years. 2 whole damn years. And while I was gone, I watched y'all get comfortable. Comfortable seeing the same faces walk through that curtain. Same smiles, same speeches, same tired-ass promises about who's supposed to be the future. But see, that's the funny thing about the future. The future don't ask for permission. It just shows up. And tonight, I showed the hell up. See, I heard everything while I was gone. Does he still got it? Is he still that guy? Maybe 2 years changed him. So instead of sitting somewhere answering questions, I figured I'd give y'all an answer the only way I know how. I stepped through that curtain, and 2 bodies hit the floor. Not because I was angry, not because I had something to prove to them. Nah, I did it because some of y'all needed a reminder. The It Factor don't expire. Before there were cameras in my face, before people knew my name, I came from a place where you learned real damn early that nobody was coming to save you. You either learned how to stand on your own, or somebody was gonna make you live on your knees. And I ain't never been built for kneeling. So I didn't come back here pretending to be some superhero for y'all. I'm not your hero, and I'm damn sure not your villain. Cheer me, boo me, love me, hate me. I don't need your approval. I need your attention. And judging by the way every damn eye in this building is on me right now, I got it. 2 years ago, I walked away from ICW. Tonight, I walked back into this ring and reminded every wrestler behind that curtain, every person sitting in those seats, and everybody watching at home, why my name still carries weight around here. But understand something. I didn't come back to reclaim my spot. That would mean I believe one of these motherfuckers actually took it. Nah, my spot been right where I left it. I came back for something bigger. The whole damn spotlight. I'm not chasing championships just so I can say I got gold around my waist. I'm not chasing respect from people whose opinions don't pay my bills. And I damn sure ain't chasing validation. What I'm chasing is what this whole business survives on. Attention. Pressure. Obsession. That feeling when the music hits, that curtain moves, and the whole damn building realizes something different just walked through the door. That's me. That has always been me. And through all of this, there's one person standing beside me who already knows what happens when I lock in. My wife, Amaya Jackson. She knows what y'all are just now remembering. When I decide something belongs to me, I don't negotiate, I don't politic, and I damn sure don't politely ask. I take it. So ICW, roll the cameras, turn every light in this bitch on. Put my name across every damn screen in this building. Because for the last 2 years, y'all had your show. Now you got mine. Oh, and one more thing. If there's somebody back there who thinks I'm talking too much, good. But don't tweet about me. Don't run to social media cutting some cute little promo. And don't sit backstage whispering my name like you scared I might hear you. Step through that curtain. Walk your ass down that ramp. Get in my ring. And look me in my eyes. I'll be right here. Because those 2 years, they weren't time away. They were preparation. I got smarter, meaner, more disciplined, and a whole lot more dangerous. So nah, I'm not asking y'all to welcome me home. This ain't some damn homecoming. And I'm damn sure not asking anybody to give me the spotlight, because you don't give a man like me anything. The it factor is back. And this time, I'm taking everything.
Lonzo is back to take everything. He has made it known, and it will be his. Lonzo wants everybody to know that they are on notice, and he is going to do that by taking out whoever gets in his way, whether it's a tag team, a single individual, no matter who it is. Lonzo is ready for the fight. But speaking of fights, ladies and gentlemen, the Last Chance Ultimate Opportunist Battle Royal is up next here on ICW. While the Ultimate Opportunist Last Chance Battle Royal is about to take place, we will be seeing who is in this matchup, and one of the men to come out to step foot in that ring to try and take out all the others is the legend himself, the hardcore icon, the Void Barrier, Robin Zero Dark.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a over-the-top rope multi-man battle royal to get the last spot in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. Introducing first, making his way towards the ring from Mexico, he is the Void Barrier, representing the Dark family, Robin Zero Dark.
Robin Zero Dark has not been seen since the interruption during his 50 State Championship Open hunt that he was a part of against XANDER CXOSS. XANDER was looking to connect the spear, and then Robin would be out of the ring, and he would go and be nowhere to be seen, as Murder Mirai would be the one inside of the ring. Robin, since that day, has said he is on a hunt to go and get his moment, and he wants title gold, whether it's the 50 States Championship or whether it's a briefcase hanging above the rafters inside of Wembley Stadium on night one. It's going to be somebody from this matchup who goes to go for that briefcase and walk out as the last participant in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. We are going to see who it is here on ICW up next.
This summer, the world watches. From the legendary Wembley Stadium, the biggest event in ICW returns. Bigger, grander, and more unforgettable than ever before. For 2 nights, championships will be defended, legacies will be defined, and careers will be changed forever. The spectacle, the passion, the chaos. The 2-night extravaganza is back. ICW presents International Spectacular 2, live from Wembley Stadium. This is the biggest show of the summer.
You can see where all these men are looking to go. The rest of the entrants have made their entrance during the break, and now we are here for the last person to enter this matchup. He is the man who called out Cardo after Cardo made a tweet about him. And now on the Go Home show, it will be this man, the prodigy son Ryan Evans, going one-on-one with Cardo Vinci of the Tropical Forces. We saw earlier tonight that Sequoia went up against Akira Knight at the start of the show after that crazy brawl with Zarya. But now Ryan can focus on this battle royal. He has to if he wants to get anywhere into Wembley Stadium.
And making his way down to the ring, he is the final participant in this last chance battle royal. The prodigy son, Ryan Evans.
Ryan Evans, the prodigy son, has been making his exact name what it is, a prodigy who is ready to go and show up and show out each and every time he steps on a microphone or in that ring. He's ready to do it against Cardo next episode. He's ready to do it tonight because after his loss to Akira Knight in the Strong Style tournament, he wants smoke. As you can see, we see Justin Prince Sincere in this match. Matt Storm, a veteran, making his ICW debut here tonight in this matchup. Robin Zero Dark, Ryan Evans, all those men in this matchup here, and they are ready to be the one that gets that last chance opportunity to finally go and try and climb the ladder to destiny, to try and climb the ladder to be the biggest star in the game, the biggest star, and the one that has every single thing behind their name to be the ultimate opportunist. And if they can do that here tonight in this matchup, then everything might just go the way that they wanted to. And here we go, the bell is rung, and WC is also in this matchup. And oh, Robin gets hit with a pop-up powerbomb by Justin Prince early on. And now look at this. Justin Prince was looking for something, but Matt Storm down the way. Sincere takes him out with a huge headbutt. And the question is, who gets the first elimination? Because in any match with an elimination, that momentum of that first elimination goes crazy. And look at Ryan popping off on WC. Robin in the corner, Justin Prince dealing with him. Matt Storm and Sincere going at it here in the ICW ring. And now, whoever is going to get this first elimination, it might be Sincere though. Oh, but Matt Storm, the veteran, with a huge forearm and a reversal. And now look at this. Look at this. Oh, everybody is trying to find some execution, a chop right to the chest. And now Robin Zero Dark picks up WC. WC now is in a bad way. Oh, wait a minute. Robin, was looking to get WC out, but WC, he kind of switched himself to the side. Robin Zero Dark, and now an elbow by WC to Zero Dark. And Justin is going after Sincere. Robin going after Matt. Ryan going after Matt. Look at me, just so excited to know what we are about to witness. We have so many things that you all know when it comes to ICW. You never know what to expect. Always expect the unexpected. Like in this matchup, you have to expect the unexpected. Who will get eliminated first and last? And now look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody going out. Oh my God! A cold breaker so hard that Sincere knocked out Matt Storm because of the ricocheting effect that he just landed on Robin. Oh my God, what a huge face breaker. And now Ryan with a huge cutter. Everybody looking to connect that big move that will get them to International Spectacular. And Ryan just hit that nasty spear of his. That spear is so deadly. And now look at this. Robin has Justin. Justin might be out of this matchup. Justin might be the first elimination. No, it's Sincere. Sincere is eliminated. Robin's next. No, Robin stays. He hangs on. He skins the cat and moves out of the way. And what an overhead bulldog. We are now down to Justin. And as I say that, Justin gets eliminated by Robin. Justin is out of here. WC and Ryan and Robin and Matt are the only four left in this matchup. Robin is looking to execute on anyone he can. And tucks and rolls out of the way, does Ryan Evans. Ryan now goes after Robin. And now an Irish whip into the corner. And now Matt Storm goes after Ryan Evans, the Prodigy's son. Now against the ropes. Thought he was about to send him into the corner with Robin. And now look at that. An elbow by the Prodigy's son. WC now. He's back in the fight. What a knee. And a knee to Ryan now. And a kip up by Matt Storm. WC goes right after the veteran though. And now look at this. A reversal. Right to the eyes by Matt Storm. And now Robin catches Ryan and spins him around with a huge uranagi. What a kick by Matt Storm. And Robin goes right after Matt. Irish whip reversal. This could be it. Matt could have it. He has him. Wait a minute. But he goes after WC instead. Hits him with a nasty elbow. Almost like a sin of excellence like DAMIEN HELLFIRE hits. And now into the ring goes Robin. Irish whip reversal on Ryan. Robin now has Ryan. What a slam. Goodness gracious, everybody is picking at the bones of each other. And now Robin's looking to have Ryan. Sends him into the corner. And a reversal now. Both men going at it. A reversal. And Matt Storm gets thrown out by WC. We are down to 3 men. Who is going to be the last person to qualify for the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match? And now a spear into the corner. And now look at Ryan going after Robin Zero Dark. And Zero Dark now goes after WC with a drop kick. And he is locked in on WC now. It looks like Robin. Robin was looking for an elimination, but no, an elbow right to the stomach. And now went for a forearm, but missed it because Robin was thriving in pain. And now Robin, oh, and a pop-up punch. But here comes Ryan. Oh, went for a drop kick. Robin moves out of the way. And now he has him. He's ready to go for it. Drops him on his skull with a pile driver. Robin Zero Dark hitting his signature, the impalement. Went for a kick, but WC gets reversed by the hardcore icon. And now the Void Bearer. What is he looking for here? He has him lined up, no. An elbow by WC. Oh, and a knee taking out Robin. Now goes right after Ryan. WC is looking to capitalize on whatever he can do to get himself into the ladder match. This is your final opportunity to get to Wembley. This is your final moment to do so. And if you can do it, you will be the one that is talked about. But wait a minute, Robin and WC grabbed him by the hair. We are down to 2 with the elimination. And he's ready to empty the chamber on Ryan. And Ryan gets up and he hits it. Boom! Robin Zero Dark hitting the lethal cutter. The lethal cutter. And this might be a lethal ending for Ryan Evans. Robin has him against the ropes. And he hits a... Oh, wait a minute. He hits a clothesline. Both men went over the top. Both men going over the top at the same time. The bell is rung. But we don't have a decisive winner. Now they're going at it. Robin feels like he should have won because he hit the move. But Ryan, he went over. Both men went over. Both their feet touched the ground first. So either way, we need something with that Mike's music. Oh my God, how much do I have to do here tonight? It feels like I'm taking care of children right now. You two. Clearly, we all just saw that you both went over the top turnbuckle. And because I do not feel like having another situation where it seems controversial or anything of that sort, here's what we're going to do. You two both went over the top. The bell rung. So, with that being said, Robin, Ryan, you two are both the final contender for the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match, which will now have 7 men inside of the ladder match. Thank you and get to the back because I got a show to run. Well, we have got our... Oh my God! The Reaper, Devin Jones! Xavier Prince was watching the show backstage and Devin Jones just snuck him out of nowhere. The Reaper now carrying him. Oh my God! And drops him through a table and hits a frog splash right after. Devin Jones is on Xavier Prince like white on rice. Oh my God! And I'm beating him. Just beating the powerhouse. The Reaper. Here for vengeance. And goes and picks him up. Not letting him breathe. And Xavier Prince now. About to go through one hell of a ride. And Devin carries him all the way over to, oh, where the crate is and slams him on the concrete. Slams him right on the concrete. And now Devin Jones picks Xavier Prince up. And Prince now, oh my God! Getting hit with a wasteland on top of the crate. Prince never saw him coming, and the Reaper just taking out Prince right now. Choking him, just choking the life out of this man. And now picks him up. And Devin Jones, oh my God, what is this? Oh, what a suplex! And he's not letting go. Devin Jones not letting go, oh my God! Another German right into the crate, and now one more. Oh my God, the power of the Reaper. The Jaguar never saw any of it coming. And Devin Jones now picks him up. He's looking to drop him back down with another suplex. Oh my God, a final cutter. Devin dropping him and like a hyena. And it's clear that this is going to have to end somewhere. But up next, it is the return of Pure Excellence home in the UK. Damien HELLFIRE returns home live here on ICW episode 36.
The coup de grace is the final shot, right between the eyes.
The return of the prodigal son. He has returned to the UK. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Pure Excellence. He is the one, the only, the UK champion, Damien HELLFIRE.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the United Kingdom, one half of Pure Excellent Cash, the ICW United Kingdom
Damien has returned home, and they are giving him the warmest of welcomes. Damien Hellfire has come back to the UK with gold around his waist. Tonight, later on, we'll be seeing his tag team partner, and even with all the things Damien has done, he gets the home-like reception from this crowd, accepting him as who he is, accepting him for what he is, and that is pure, excellent British royalty. And he basks in his glory in front of this crowd, taking it all in and oh, wait a minute! That's the music of Zach freaking Storm! And this crowd is way against Zach Storm compared to usual. But Zach Storm has something clearly to say to interrupt Damien's return to the UK. Zach Storm is not having any of it. With pure excellent catch, with catch on mic, with Damien Hellfire. It does not matter who it is, and Zach takes that jacket off very quickly. Because as you can see, he's ready to get down to business. Zach Storm may be in enemy territory right now, but clearly is in the face of Damien for some reason. What does he have to say to interrupt the homecoming of Damien Hellfire?
London, England. Zach freaking Storm has arrived in the building, and I'm here to take care of some business tonight. And it doesn't involve Cash Out Mike. Surprise, surprise. It involves you, Damien Hellfire. See, me and you, we go way back. I didn't forget about what you did when ICW decided to come back up on air. You stabbed me in the back. And I don't understand why. Maybe it's because you wanted to be a world champion. You wanted to be in the main event, just like I am, right? But you paired yourself with a guy who gifted himself a world championship because he's afraid of the hard work, because he's afraid he wouldn't have been able to earn it himself in a tournament. He's afraid of defending the championship, and I know this because tonight is the first time he's defending the Diamond Heavyweight Championship since gifting it to himself. And you think he's gonna get you somewhere? Do I need to remind you of what Cash Out Mike did before? He surrounded himself with lackey yes men like Tio and the Playboy Ramon. The three-headed goat, you remember that? I'm sure you do because I wouldn't stop complaining about it. And Mike had those two do his dirty work. They were getting his hands dirty for the world champion, the guy who claimed to be the best wrestler in the world. Now, he's doing the same thing. He is hiding behind you, and I'm not gonna stand for it because I care about you, Damien. Me and you used to be friends, and this is personal. So I talked to the general manager of ICW. We have a match tonight. Me and you are finally going to settle the score. I finally get my grudge match for what you did to me. But this isn't just a regular match. See, I was pissed off because I've been wanting to get my hands on you for the longest time. So I asked the GM to make it a no-holds-barred match, and they agreed. So tonight, it's gonna be me, Zach Storm, versus you, Damien Hellfire, in a no-holds-barred match tonight in London, England. Now, I understand that you might be scared, but don't be, because I'm gonna make it quick, and I'm gonna make it easy for you. In that International Spectacular, you won't be anywhere to be seen, because you're not gonna make it to International Spectacular when I'm done with you.
A no-holds-bar match. Damien not saying anything. Oh, and he kicks the leg. Damien now. Oh, Zach ducks him. No, he gets caught with a kick. Damien, I guess, is accepting off of actions as he was trying to bask in his glory and have his homecoming after he hit the center of excellence on Zach Storm and rams the back into the turnbuckle. Damien Hellfire now going outside the ring. His homecoming got interrupted and he is pissed about it. Oh, and he has a chair. I guess he officially is accepting this no-holds-barred match. And it's not right now. Clearly the bell hasn't rung, and Damien throws the chair right at Zach, going back after that stomach. And oh my God, Zach Storm now. Oh no, the freaking ribs in the waist area, the stomach all getting just beaten down on. Damien is not having it. Wait a minute, a history maker by Damien Hellfire, who now sits there and watches Zach just thrive in agony and hits a sin of excellence. Well, Damien did not say words. He let his actions speak for him. And he has dropped Zach, looking to do the same later tonight in a no-holds-barred match inside of the United Kingdom. And it is official, Zach Storm versus Damien Hellfire in a non-title match here tonight live on ICW. This matchup is going to be insane. Zach Storm a bit beat up, but now Damien has to prove why he is pure excellence. But that is later. This matchup is up next. It is the Ultimate Opportunist qualifier match, the other one in tonight's show. This will determine the 5th spot in the ladder match for the women. Whoever wins this will go on to Wembley Stadium. But we are about to hear from one of the participants herself.
Kai, Che, you two might think this qualifier is your opportunity to make a name for yourselves, but let me make one thing crystal clear. Kimura Carter is standing in your way, Kai. Che, I don't care what you've done before you stepped into this match. I don't care how confident you are, and I definitely don't care who you think you're better than, because when that bell rings, this isn't about talking, it's about who can back it up. And I'm not walking into that ring hoping to qualify. I'm walking in expecting to win this qualifier, Kai, Che. Bring your best, because I'm bringing mine. When this match is over, there won't be 2 opponents standing in my way. There'll be one winner, and her name is Kimura Carter. So remember the name, because after this qualifier, you're going to have no choice but to watch both of you hoes lose and see me as the victor of the match.
And now we get the 5th spot for the ICW qualifying Ultimate Opportunist match for the women. This is a triple threat match, as we see the first participant to make her way to the ring and her return to the ICW stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kimura Carter. She calls herself the baddest girl, and she has to go up against 2 behemoths ready to rip her head off in Kai, Xander, and Che.
The following contest is a triple threat match to determine the 5th spot in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. Introducing first, making her way into the ring, she is the baddest girl, Kimura Carter!
Kimura has been waiting to get back into the ICW ring, even talking trash before her match earlier tonight in the show. She now has to back all that smack talk up by winning this triple threat. If she cannot do so, she is not going to Wembley, as this is the final moment to get a matchup in Wembley for any woman. This is the final moment to get yourself to a spot to Wembley Stadium. And if you can do so here tonight, you will have no hardship going in apart from when the matchup gets towards the moment. And when that moment arrives in Wembley Stadium, you are going to have to figure out what you need to do in order to win.
And making her way to the ring, one of her opponents, she is the Toxic Spider,
Xander, not Cross, has made her return to the ICW ring. She was in a qualifying matchup. The last time we saw her, it was a fatal 4-way, which Sakura will go on, hit her with a powerbomb, win that matchup, go to No Way Back, and become the ICW Goddess Continental Champion. With that being said, Xander tonight looks to try and get herself back on the right track, and if she can do that by winning this triple threat, she will be able to go to Wembley, climb a ladder possibly, and get the Ultimate Opportunist briefcase. But that is if, and only if, she can do so. And the thing about this whole situation is, maybe it feels like, Xander, off of her back off of the leverage of her getting pinned. Maybe it feels like she is responsible for the success of Sakura's title reign, or at least the start of it, but that is just a what-if situation. And speaking of what ifs, what if this new up-and-coming debuting star here in the ICW gets to win here tonight? What if Shay gets to make her appearance and her debut win on ICW's 36th episode?
And the final opponent, making her way to the ring, she is the baddie, Shay!
All three of these women trying to showcase their abilities that will get them to the biggest dance in ICW. They want to showcase what they are able to do here tonight in London, England. They want to be able to prove that in the O2 Arena, before they get to the big stage, they can do it on a smaller spectrum. And if they can do that tonight, they can be the one that is called Ultimate Opportunist. When the briefcase was first brought around, it was for the Divas division. It has now become the Goddess division, and now we get to see whoever will be in the Goddess division become the first ever of this division and in this era to be Miss Ultimate Opportunist. But that is whoever wins this matchup to go to Wembley Stadium. These three women are ready to go and make their marks, make their moves, and here we go. And look at the size difference. Oh, and look at that. Xander goes right after Che, and Kimura already playing it smart. And look at that, even saying it. She's even showing it off to the crowd. She's using her brains more than the brawn in this matchup. But it looks like Xander, the spider, the toxic spider, is on the hunt. She is ready to go after the baddest girl, but the baddest girl is running, and the baddie on the outside, Che, is looking for something, while the toxic spider now grabs the steel chair and goes after the baddie. Oh, but gets kicked. The chair gets kicked out of her hand. And now, look at this. Kimura looking to take advantage of the situation. And now, Che has the toxic spider and slams her down. And now a kendo stick shot. And that's where the brains overcomes the brawn in this matchup. And now Kimura is taking her chances. She is picking and choosing her spots, and now it's flexing in the ring. This matchup might be over very quick if Kimura can have this go the way she wants it to. The daughter of Rain Carter in the ring against Che right now, but Che catches her with a knee. And now, oh my God, what a scissors kick. And now a reversal to Xander. And now look at this. Kimura now, with an uppercut. But gets hit with a clothesline. All three of these women looking to execute so well to where they can make their big moment like this, like how Xander is doing right now, has just caught Kimura in her web, and it might have almost been a 3, caught her right off guard. And just like that, caught her in the web she did, and now Xander is looking to make her way into a big moment in this matchup, just like how Kimura is looking to do so. But Kai catches her, and Kai catches Kimura. Kimura is now in the grasp, and she is just showing off her strength, the ability that she has to carry her around. And gets kicked to the back of the head after she drops Kimura. Shay comes in and now grabs the kendo stick, and Kai says no way as she goes and hits a punch. Irish whip into the corner. Off the ropes instead. Shay now goes and reverses with the momentum, and another kendo stick shot by Kimura. And look at this. Looking to try to use her paranormal powers, but Kimura says no way. And now, what a forearm. I thought she was going to take out Kai, but she goes after Che. Like I said, she's using the brains, picking and choosing her moments. And now, Kimura has Kai with a reversal, slinging herself up onto the shoulders. And now Kimura, gets caught with the mist. The mist being caught. Kimura gets caught, and now Che is having the time of her life. Not for long, as Kai catches her and sends her down, and now a toxic spider with a leg drop. Kimura got caught. Instead of the paranormal power, she gets caught with the poisonous-like mist. And now this is about to be a bad situation. Oh my God, the kendo stick down onto the arm, and now beats her with a kendo stick. And another kendo stick shot. And now, look at this. Kai looking to go for the pin and a kick out. So close, but not enough. And now, what a kick. Kai now has Che on the kendo stick. And look at this. Wait a minute. Kimura coming back in, going after the woman that missed her. And now goes and takes the advantage. Goes right into a pinfall to take it. No. Almost went to Wembley off of that. Stealing the finishing maneuver. The amount of impact that it had. Almost stealing it. And now, wait a minute. Kimura with the baddest defeat right on the Che, and now picks her up. She's not done, and look at this. Xander on the outside laughing, seeing that Kimura could not get the job done, and now she's going for a devil's kiss on the kendo stick, on the freaking kendo stick. She's using her quickness and her brains in this matchup very well, and now here comes Kaya back in the ring. Kimura punching her, piecing her up, hitting a combination. Now ducks, no, gets caught with a kick that time. Showing up and showing out in this matchup, and now a kick to the stomach. Oh, wait a minute, goes for another one, a kick right to the leg now. And Kimura, wait a minute, back and forth they were going, but here comes Kai. Kai has her, slams her. The cyanide dart connects, but Chase says no way. That cyanide dart, oh my God, she kicks her right in the skull, darting her with a bullseye to the face, and now Kimura moves out of the way. Oh, both women try to execute. Oh, and a huge rolling kick right to the skull. And now Kimura picking up Kai. And now Kai with her Irish whip. No, a reversal now. Oh, it gets reversed. Kimura now looking to find some kind of ability to get herself back in this match, but she just gets her head clapped. And now a forearm. And the ability she's using is trying to use her quickness and her brains, but the huge brawnness of the freaking spider, the toxic spider, Xander, is going out. Oh my God, what a huge roundhouse kick by Jay, right to the skull of Xander. And now Kimura is down, chasing the ring with a kendo stick. Oh, and hits her with a kendo stick, breaks it over the knee. And now here comes the cover. Kai is taunting. Here's the cover. Oh, and no, breaks it up. Could have been over. Oh, and an elbow right to the face. And now here comes Che. Che now. Look at this. Che drops her. Che with the ataxia right to Xander, and now calls for her to get up. Oh, it hits a slap. She's not done with Kai. Kai now getting grabbed by Che onto the ropes. And now, wait a minute, Che goes to grab Kimura. Kimura says, no way, Irish whips her. Oh my God, a black hole slam by Kimura. And now, the baddie is taking it with the baddest girl. They try to see who truly is the baddest. Irish whips her off the ropes again. Catches her. Dropping Che down in her debut matchup, and now Kimura and Kai going at it. Kai gets caught with that kick once again. Kimura has those things on lock. And now Kimura, wait a minute, look at this. She has her up on the shoulders, slams her. The Kimura blower connects. Oh, and a kick out. The pin being broken up by Che. Kimura is not pleased, and gets kicked in the stomach. Now the leg. Goes for a DDT. Oh no, she looked like she faked her out and hit a DDT with it. And now Che now on the ropes. Beautiful leg drop. Here's the cover. Kimura might be out of this. One, no, she's still alive. Oh, and a kick to the skull by Kai, who tries to lift up Kimura again. Kimura with a drop kick right to the side of the skull. Taking every advantage she can. It is the brains over the brawn. The power that these two have against her. Kimura is piecing them up though, trying to use every single ability in her arsenal to find out what she can do to go to Wembley Stadium. A kick right to the stomach. And now, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Everybody finding a way to get in this matchup and get a piece. And now, absolutely going crazy with that Fez press Hurricane Rana on the kendo stick. And now an Irish whip to Che. Che might be out. Che might be out of this matchup. Kimura now picks up Kai. Kai is up now, being picked up. And look at this. Kai now. Oh, with a forearm right to the face. Oh, went for a kick. Ducked under. Grabbed the leg. And now Kimura. Oh, wait a minute. Kimura. Look at this. Here she goes. Roll up pin on Kai. The toxic spider being rolled up. 1, 2. Che breaks it up in a nick of time. And now Che has Kimura. Kimura punches her, gets her off of her. And now both women going for kicks, blocking each other's kicks with the other's kick. And now, look at this. Kimura goes right back on the woman she was attacking. Che now takes advantage of the situation. And now look at this. Irish whip by Che. No, a reversal by Xander. And now Kai has Kimura. Wait a minute. Grabs her, takes her away, pushes her off. Irish whip reversal. And now Che has Kimura. Oh, wait a minute. Kimura's in a bad way. Che has her. Che with a nasty end of days. There's a cover. 1, 2, and still alive in this matchup. Somehow Che is wondering what she's going to have to do. Her biggest move did not get the job done, and now Kai comes back in. Kimura's on the outside. Someone is going to have to give. Something is going to have to give in a power slam. Now Kimura, with a kick once again. This time busting Kai open. Now picks up Che immediately. Goes right after Che. And now look at this. Baddest defeat Baddest defeat right on the chain, and now goes after the Toxic Spider. And now look at this. Oh, goes off and hits her with a kick. Look at the go in the other corner, but Che's lifeless corpse is right there, and Kimura kicks her right in the skull. Goes right after Che again. Both women are down. She hit the finisher earlier. Here's the cover, but she took too much time. Too much time was taken, and Kimura is not able to capitalize. Oh, look at this. Kai was going after her. She was going for a roundhouse. The momentum used against her. Kimura with a roll-up. Kimura's going to Wembley. Kimura gains the 5th spot in this matchup. Oh my God, what a win.
Here is your winner and the 5th participant in the Ultimate Opportunist ladder match. The baddest girl, Kimura.
Kimura will be going to Wembley, and now as she has gotten the 5th spot, we still need one more person to be in this matchup. We need a 6th person. Wait a minute. Mike is out here again? He's been out here so many times tonight. What is this? Kimura Carter, congratulations to you and all the other 4 women that will be in that matchup with you at ICW International Spectacular. Now, we clearly need a 6th person. I was thinking to myself, well, should we do what we did for the men? And I thought, nah, that's not going to be anything that the people will want to see again. So I made some calls, and I got a wild card. Now, see, that wild card will make their ICW debut at International Spectacular because Big Money Mike doesn't like to make big money moves. So you and the other 5 women can prepare for each other and attempt to prepare for the new assignment, because we all know around here, it's expect the unexpected. All 6 slots have been filled, so keep enjoying the show and settle down because your Kingpin will be out here later to compete. Now please, go. Rude as shit.
AMIR, on episode 36, you step into an ICW ring for the very first time, and they decided to throw you straight into the deep end for a championship opportunity match against me. And trust me, I know what a debut means. This is your opportunity to introduce yourself, prove that you belong here, and make sure that everybody remembers your name. But this isn't just another match. The winner goes to Wembley Stadium at ICW International Spectacular to challenge the voice, CAM Doyle, for the Intercontinental Championship. That means your dream debut stands directly in the way of my championship opportunity. And AMIR, I'm not going to overlook you just because you're new here. I expect you to come in hungry, I expect you to fight like you do, and I expect you to show why you belong here in ICW. But you couldn't have asked for a bigger opportunity in your first match, but you also couldn't have drawn a more determined opponent. So bring your confidence, bring your excitement, and bring everything that you've earned, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And I'm going to prove to everyone that episode 36, while that may mark the beginning of your ICW career, it will also mark the night that Donnie Sabyn earned his place at Wembley Stadium and will become the new Intercontinental Champion there as well.
Well, up next, after some contractual obligations, it is now time to determine a #1 contender for CAM Doyle's championship. Who will it be? It is the debuting AMIR versus the returning Donnie Sabyn, as he hasn't been seen since No Way Back. He makes his ICW singles debut here tonight. And who could be that wild card cash I was talking about? Welcome back to ICW episode 36, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for this matchup. A debuting ATL's finest and AMIR Reed goes up against Donnie Sabyn here tonight on ICW. One of these men gets to go up against CAM Doyle on the grand stage of ICW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a match to determine the #1 contender for CAM Doyle's Intercontinental Championship at International Spectacular 2. Introducing first from Atlanta, Georgia, he is the ATL's finest, AMIR Reed.
Amir Reed from Atlanta, Georgia, ready to show what it means to be Atlanta's finest. He has to get through the Sky Riot himself. He has to get through the Saint inside of Donnie Sabyn. And if Reed can get through the Sky Riot Saint, then he might as well get this opportunity earned all the way to face the undefeated Cam Doyle. But that is if he can get through this man. We have not seen him since No Way Back in the gauntlet match when he tapped out to Devin Jones when Devin was on a tear. And now it is time to see if Donnie can skyrocket himself and cause a riot all the way to Wembley Stadium.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, he is the Skyline Saint, Donnie Sabyn!
Donnie making his ICW return here tonight, ready to face Amir Reed. He has definitely had a huge calling back against himself, but now he gets to take away that asterisk next to his name and make his next opportunity come to him fluently inside of a one-on-one matchup. He may have been hitting rock bottom, he may have fallen all the way down, but the only place you can go from down is up. Even when they kick you down, even when you fall all the way down, you better be ready to riot all the way back to the sky, and that is back to the top and be the highest in the room. And Amir is ready to do so, as well as Donnie Sabyn is. The referee rings the bell. Here we go, and Amir running right at Donnie. Oh, and a kick to the stomach. Here we go, a collar and elbow tie-up. Donnie wants him to understand this is not going to be some easy fight. And now, look at that, rolling out of the way. Amir makes his debut in the first overseas show of ICW ever, and a kick out by Donnie Sabyn. And this is a big moment for this young man. And Donnie moves out of the way of what would have been a neck breaker. But now, Amir is not letting up. He is fighting back against the Sky Riot Saint here. And now look at this. Oh, puts a submission hold on very early on in this matchup. And now, oh, a punch by Donnie. Not going to allow this matchup to end like that. He has already been embarrassed from a submission loss before after he got eliminated from the gauntlet, and now he is ready to reclaim his spot at the top and climb back up. And by doing so, he has to drop Amir and others on their head and all the way down the rock bottom like he was at, but he can only do that if he wins, and a kick out at one. And now Amir Reed, oh look at that, went for a moonsault, but see, the flashy moves don't always get you the best situations, and now that is what Amir is finding out. And he is showing why he is ATL's finest, but the Saint is showing why they call him exactly what they do, and a kick by Donnie. The wings flying on both of these men here tonight. And now Donnie Sabyn, look at this. Oh my God! Just slams him down and hits a double foot stomp right to the chest of this young man. This rookie making his debut in any company here in ICW, being his only company. And now, look at this. Oh, and Amir, oh my God, a stomp, and now a drop kick. Amir, an ICW exclusive, ready to make his way into the ICW world and make himself international in this landscape, and he has to do it by knocking off a veteran. And now, oh my God, got caught with a power slam, and gets up though after the reversal, goes to pick Donnie up, and he does it successfully. I guess the frame of this young man is a deceiving look. And now look at this, look at Donnie now, oh, stepping on the foot, oh my God. Oh, stepping with the foot onto the hand, excuse me. And now Donnie Sabyn now is looking in a bad way as Amir flies in, but he gets the knees in the back now. And here comes Donnie looking to end this matchup with a nasty forearm to the back of the skull. Going for all those big shots to try and get a win in this matchup. Donnie Sabyn now has Amir. Amir, oh my God, working on the arm. And oh, a drop kick right to the face of this young man. And now Amir, float over DDT, but Donnie gets reversed. Here's the cover. One, oh, and a kick out. And now Donnie Sabyn is looking to find some kind of resourcefulness, trying to regroup as AMIR is taking it to him with a rolling neck breaker. AMIR has to show up and show out, like Donnie said in his promo. This is a moment for him to, really show what he's made of. It's a debut. You gotta show what you can do in a debut, especially if you're going to go and face CAM Doyle on the biggest show in ICW. And now AMIR looking to find some kind of, was looking for a cutter, but does not connect. Donnie moved out of the way, playing possum long enough to catch him with a kick. Missed it. Donnie dodged out of the way. Donnie caught him with a kick. Another kick to the skull. Those kicks are vicious by Donnie Sabyn. And now, wait a minute, look at this. AMIR has Donnie back up in a snake eyes to the throat. Right onto the top rope, and here's the cover and a kick out coming. No, wait a minute. I thought it was going to be a huge upset and that AMIR was going to Wembley to face Cam. And Donnie needs to regroup. He needs to find his essentials, and he just did when he blocked that backhand. Donnie caught him. Donnie has him. He has him in the suplex position. Donnie now dropping AMIR. A nasty brain buster. Here's the cover by the Sky Riot Saint. 1 and a 2, and he's not going to Wembley. He is not, because the heart and passion of AMIR and the kick out are preventing Donnie from getting there. His essentials are not working. A slap, and now here he comes. He is not playing. Rolls through, schoolboy power bomb and a pin. Bridges it. Here's the cover by Donnie to go to Wembley. No, a kick out by AMIR again. What a fight these two are putting on to become the guaranteed #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. A kick to the stomach, goes for the backhand, gets blocked again. Donnie with the kick this time. He connects it, and he spins through like a tornado. Donnie Sabyn now is ready to capitalize on an end and a victory. He calls for AMIR to get up. AMIR does. Oh no, he's going for it again. He has him up. He's going brain buster! My God, what a maneuver! And a 1, 2, and Cam Doyle will be seeing Donnie Sabyn at International Spectacular 2.
Here's your winner and the new #1 contender, the Sky Riot Saint, Donnie Sabyn.
Donnie Sabyn with tremendous fight in this matchup, guaranteeing that he will face CAM Doyle at International. And speak of the devil, and he shall appear. The Voices music has hit. CAM Doyle approaching the ring, sliding in, getting into the face of Donnie Sabyn immediately. And these two men going eye in eye. Donnie, just slapped CAM Doyle, went for another one, but Cam's not having it. CAM Doyle taking down the #1 contender. Already a defiant face-to-face between both men. And CAM Doyle now going to pick Donnie up, kicks him in the skull, and Donnie with a knee right to the champion, dropping him, knowing that he's got to get out of here. See what CAM Doyle has been able to do. Donnie does not want to waste this opportunity. He does not want to waste a fight on CAM Doyle until International Spectacular, and he can only do that when he goes to Wembley. He has a title shot guaranteed, and Donnie has clearly gotten the upper hand as CAM Doyle stalks his prey and what could be his next victim. But speaking of next victim, could Zach Storm be just that to the hometown boy who he interrupted earlier tonight? DAMIEN HELLFIRE in a no-holds-barred match against Zach Storm here in a non-title match here tonight. It has been made official. But wait, I'm getting word that someone wants some time on ICW.
Yo, Lonzo, I've never been somebody who has gone away from family because no matter what, it's ride or die with mine. And it looks like I'm gonna have to be ready to ride in the war because you did something that I never thought I would have to do. You made me a man who has to get vengeance on you. And where I'm from, it doesn't matter if you're it or not, because one thing for sure is when it comes down to a fight, I can tell you're ready to throw hands. And so am I. But the only problem about your bitch-ass plan is that you left me still breathing. And so now, I gotta show you what it really means to be the one who starts to show when I light Wembley up by beating your ass at the biggest stage in all of ICW. You versus me. Nobody else prepared for that smoke. Because when the show starts, it's time for me to light the room up.
The coup de grace is the final shot, right between the eyes.
Well, it's time for the matchup that Zach Storm so desperately wanted earlier tonight as he goes one-on-one in a non-title match against the home field advantage pure excellent UK champion, Damien Hellfire.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a non-title, no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, representing pure excellent cash, he is the ICW United Kingdom champion, pure excellence, Damien Hellfire.
The UK's own is back in his place. The place he is the face of. The place that he rules. The United Kingdom champion, ready to go at it in the O2 Arena against the man that will be facing the one he calls his brother, Cash Out Mike, inside of Wembley Stadium in the Night 1 main event. Damien Hellfire gets to prep up Zach Storm, and he already did a bit of a job on him earlier tonight as he is sitting waiting to go and feast on the bones that he has already picked. And here is the music of Zach freaking Storm. As you can see, the ribs are taped up. Zach Storm got attacked earlier tonight after getting in Damien's face, and Damien would accept, not by words, but by beating down Zach Storm, throwing him into the turnbuckle and hitting him with a chair. Zach Storm, though, still ready for a fight, for a match that he called Damien out to here in the UK.
And his opponent, he is the last one standing Rumble winner. He is from New York. He is the Category 5 Storm, Zach freaking Storm.
Zach freaking Storm ready for a fight here tonight against the UK champion in a non-title matchup. Zach Storm goes one-on-one against Damien Hellfire here tonight in the UK. And the question now is, can Zach Storm beat Damien in his home country, in his hometown field advantage that he has? And Damien walking up to Zach Storm, not giving a damn, says, come on, hit me. You wanted to fight me so bad, hit me. And Zach slaps Damien in the face. Here we go, a punch right back to Zach. These two are going at it, and the taped up ribs of Zach Storm are definitely going to cause some breathing problems here tonight if Zach Storm cannot take Damien out. And Damien now with some punches, throwing Zach off, and the breathing already coming into play. And now Damien with a punch right to the stomach. Working on the already messed up stomach, taking Zach Storm out. And Zach Storm has only got himself to blame for this situation. As much as I rock with Zach, he only has himself to blame for this. He came out, interrupted the hometown celebration, and now Damien is feeling like he has to make Zach pay. But the thing is about Zach, we see how much fight he has. We see how much Zach is willing to put on the line. He gets busted into the ribs again with a punch once again. And the thing is about Damien, though, oh my God, we only have a go-home show left. Episode 37 will be the go-home show of ICW. And the thing about it is this, Damien Hellfire, what a slam! He is making sure that Zach is busted up before he goes to face Mike, and over the top goes the UK champion. Zach Storm has to now face one half of Pure Excellent Cash and then the other half in Wembley Stadium. Tonight he fights him in the O2 Arena, and the ribs are being worked on once again with a kendo stick by Damien Hellfire. Zach Storm probably doesn't even want to fight Damien. He sees Damien as a friend. He saw Damien as one of his brothers. He saw Damien as someone he could rely on to come and talk to. And Damien sees that Zach Storm is not anyone that he relies on as Zach Storm. Now, oh my God, what a clothesline. Zach Storm is being taken down, and Damien, he sees this new era, this vision that Mike has, and Zach Storm feels as if Damien is doing this to get in that main event spot that Zach Storm is in. But Damien Hellfire, he probably wants to make his own legacy. Damien said he came back to pave a way that was not given to him the first time he was in this community. He said he felt disrespected, neglected, and tonight he is willing to show Zach exactly what the hell he means physically rather than verbally, as he has Zach Storm. Oh my God, no! Oh, into the freaking LEDs, and now on the floor. And Damien Hellfire doing push-ups, just being cocky. Pure excellence is what he calls himself. But damn, is he showing what a pure excellent ass whooping looks like against Category 5 Storm. And now, wait a minute. Oh my God, on the outside with a pedigree. And the pedigree that Damien Hellfire wants to make of his own is being the best not only in the UK but internationally, which is why he made his return with Cash Out Mike as they made pure excellent cash. And now Damien Hellfire, oh look at that, Zach Storm already knew, he heard the table being set up. He is clearly not that out of it if he was able to reverse and heard the table. And he looked to go near the table, but he's going to get back in the ring and try to work on Damien. And Damien now gets turned over. Damien gets hit with a hole. I thought he got hit with a drop kick. Literally by a millisecond and an inch, Damien moved out of the way, but Zach Storm goes back to gain on the advantage. Zach Storm is trying to take some breathing room as those ribs are not working too well with his breathing. He's going to have to worry about that throughout this whole entire matchup as it is no holds barred. And these two are willing to do anything. Zach Storm has been in some of the most hellacious matches, unsanctioned matches, 3 stages of hell against guys like Slim GK. He is now in a no-holds-barred match. Zach Storm is willing to put his body on the line just to show any and everybody what he is capable of going into Wembley Stadium. And Zach Storm hyping himself up. Damien out of the corner. What the hell? Oh my God! Plain possum! Sin of excellence out of nowhere by the champion. 1 and a 2 and a kick out. Somehow, Zach Storm stays alive. I did not see that coming at all. Zach Storm now catches the foot. Zach with a forearm right to the face. And now Damien Hellfire gets caught. Zach drops him. That sin of excellence came out of nowhere efficiently at that. Oh my God, what an elbow right to the skull. But now Zach Storm looks to set Damien up so he can get Damien where he wants him. Damien now gets in with a power bomb, flipped over, hits a knee right to the face. And now here's the cover. Will he get the win here over Damien? Do it. Oh, a kick out. Damien fighting off the pure core of the UK being behind him. Zach fighting off the strength of knowing he has to win this if he wants some major momentum. As Zach Storm will have to see his father, his biological father, fight later tonight. Zach Storm now catches him with a Meteora off the top turnbuckle. Now goes for the chair. And Damien now is in a bad position. Goes to stomp on him. Damien now gets caught by Zach though. Zach Storm has Damien's number at this moment. He's ready to call that bitch up. He owns the landline right now. That is what he is showing us in this matchup. And Damien, oh, with a forearm right to the face. Damien Hellfire, springboard, buckshot lariat from the top rope. Damien Hellfire is on fire now as he gets back into this, and now, oh my God, what a kick right to the skull. Zach Storm getting pieced up by the UK champion in the O2 Arena here tonight in the Big 26. Zach Storm versus Damien Hellfire only on ICW. You won't see this anywhere else, and what a slam by Damien Hellfire. Damien now picks Zach Storm up, and wait a minute, what is Damien looking to do here? Oh, send Zach to the outside of the ring. Damien, oh, gets caught by Zach with a nasty forearm reversal. Damien goes for a knee. Zach grabs Damien. Oh, hits a forearm, kips up. He barely got it, but he got enough to where he stunned Damien. And he's going for a storm breaker. Boom! Hits it. And now he goes into the pin right after. Here's the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Damien. Still alive in this matchup. Still alive. Oh my God, what a fight. And Zach Storm has the chair. Oh, goes to hit Damien. It flies out of his hand. Went for a knee. He missed it. Kicks Damien in the skull. Both men, like I said, used to be friends the same way Zach used to be friends with Cash Out Mike. And now we are in a position where Zach is on the top turnbuckle. He hits a beautiful, beautiful spinning maneuver off the top rope. A 450. Here's the cover. Here's the count. Oh, and a kick out. Such grit. That is pure excellence fighting right there. That's the Damien that Zach wants in this match. That's the Damien that Zach wants all the time. And Damien Hellfire is bringing it out. And I don't know if it's because he's home. I don't know what it is. But Zach Storm is literally going at it with Damien in this match. Oh, with an elbow right to the skull. Damien now catches Zach. Zach reverses, hits an inverted DDT, hitting a scorpion death drop on Damien Hellfire. Picks the chair back up. Sees Damien going to the apron. Damien pulling a smart move. And now Damien, sucker Zach in. Beautiful execution. And now buckshot lariat by Damien. These two pulling on one hell of a classic on the road to International Spectacular. Damien has Zach now, and look at this, on the apron. Damien goes for a punch to see if Zach was faking. He was not. Damien has him. Apron, DDT, and slaps the table so hard with the momentum. It folds up just like Zach did, like a piece of paper. And now Zach Storm with a reversal to the UK champion. Zach Storm picks him up, drops him down, right on the outside of the ring. Damien has to be stunned, but he's not stunned for long. Damien knows where he is. He knows exactly where he is. He busts Zach open. He busted him open as he makes his head fall right on the floor. And Damien now, he has Zach Storm. He's picking Zach up. Damien looking to execute something. Damien now puts Zach on the table. Yeah, he does. He does excellently. He puts him on the table, and now he has him set up on the table. What is Damien looking for? Damien flexes to the UK crowd. What is this? Oh my God, Cactus! Damien Hellfire! Homage to Mick Foley! Bang, bang! Bang, bang! Damien with an elbow! Cactus Jack-like in all. Pure excellence is what he is. And Damien now sends Zach into the ring. Damien Hellfire has Zach Storm. Picks him up. Kick to the stomach. Damien Hellfire. Pedigree once again. Here's the cover. This time in the ring. A 1 and a 2. And Damien is still not getting the win. Zach is fighting. Oh my God, what a fight. Damien has the chair, throws it at the skull of Zach Storm. Damien now. Damien just got a bit overzealous. The knee of Damien. He got caught into the knee by Zach though. Damien did not mean to get caught. Zach goes back up to the top rope. 450 like a cannonball. Zach Storm just caught Damien after Damien got a bit overzealous. Will this be the end? 2. Damien loses. Zach gets the win over Damien, getting hella momentum going into Wembley Stadium. Holy shit, what a match.
Here is your winner, the Category 5 Storm, Zach freaking Storm!
Zach Storm, with excellent ability, able to make Damien use all his momentum, tweak the knee, and Damien, it would cost him, as Zach Storm now has momentum going into Wembley, and what was one hell of a match. That was probably one of the greatest things I think I've ever seen between two people. And ladies and gentlemen, the co-main event is up next. The father of Zach Storm goes one-on-one with the other half of Pure Excellent Cash, Damien Hellfire's tag team partner, Cash Out Mike, puts his Diamond Heavyweight Championship on the line in a steel cage match against Matt Spencer. Will the Prodigy walk out as champion, or will Mike retain? There is no time being wasted in our co-main event. It is the debut of Zach Storm's father, the Prodigy. Zach Storm's father is here, the Prodigy, Matt Spencer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a steel cage match for the Diamond World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, making his way into the ring, making his ICW debut. He is the Prodigy, Matt Spencer!
Now to clarify what we mean by debut, ladies and gentlemen, this is Matt Spencer's ICW singles in-ring debut. He made his official debut in the ICW Last One Standing Rumble, where he would fight his son, and Zach Storm would win from the #1 spot to go and get the title opportunity that he earned. But now, Matt Spencer tonight could possibly change the whole direction of a 6-year story and have the main event at Wembley Stadium end with father versus son instead of the king versus the storm. And you say the devil's name and he shall appear. There is that evil, sadistic son of a bitch who runs this place, who has given himself the Diamond World Heavyweight Championship, and for over a year now, he has held that title. Cash Out Mike has defended this title on 2 separate occasions against Kendrick Russell, and the other was Josh Wolf, but Zach Storm interrupted that match, guaranteeing Mike the win by a disqualification. With both title defenses, this would be his 3rd within a year of holding that title. Cash Out Mike knows what that title means to him, as he granted himself the title, saying he was the only person who deserved to hold it. And now tonight, he proves it inside of a steel cage against the Prodigy.
And his opponent from Maryland, he is the sole owner of ICW, the Diamond World Heavyweight Champion, the Kingpin of CAW, Cash Out Money Mike!
Cash Out Mike, ready to step inside of a steel cage. Cash Out Mike has stepped inside of every single structure that has ever been inside of the ICW. He has been inside the Hell's Playground Chamber, which he won. He has been inside of the Hell in a Cell structure, and now he enters the steel cage. Cash Out Mike has to figure out what he is going to do in this match in order to retain the title, to make sure that the dreams of Zach Storm and Cash Out Mike having that final battle do not get interrupted. As much as I would love to see father and son, this matchup is something that I think no fan wants taken from them, and Cash Out Mike is not doing this so Matt Spencer and Zach Storm can have a father-son dream match. He is doing this to get at Zach Storm, who we saw fight earlier tonight against Damien HELLFIRE. Cash Out Mike is doing this so he can get one last jab, one last personal tug at the strings of Zach Storm before they meet in Wembley. And tonight, if this plan backfires, what will Cash Out Mike become? Probably the laughing stock of the ICW. But that is if Cash Out Mike fails here tonight. You gotta wonder what Matt Spencer has in mind going into his first ever ICW match and his only other ICW appearance against the sole owner, the man who has made Zach's life a living hell for 6 years, who has made Zach understand what it means to cross the boss, what it means for Zach to face the Kingpin. You have to imagine knowing that he gets to not only get to be in a match for the title, a cage match at that, to where no one can get in or out unless the referee opens the door or they climb over the top. And by pinfall or submission, the only way that title is going to either man is if they do any of those tasks. You have to wonder if Matt Spencer is going to let out every single thing in his arsenal to win this matchup tonight and make Cash Out Mike regret ever messing with the Storm family. But that is only if Matt Spencer can get the job done against the Diamond World Heavyweight Champion. Cash Out Mike and Zach Storm's history goes so far back, all the way to the first main event of ICW in the first episode. And look at this backstage. Zach Storm is watching this match closely, taped up ribs and all, knowing he cannot come and stop this. He has to watch this cage match like anyone else, like Damien has to, like anybody else has to. And here we go. The bell is rung, and the technician known as Matt Spencer coming at Cash Out Mike with the hybrid style that Cash Out Mike has. Matt Spencer is going to use his technical prowess. Oh, and hitting a knee to the back like Bret Hart mixed with Triple H. And here's a cover on Cash Out and a kick out already. Cash Out Mike is not going to sit and lay down for anybody here or any other time. And a clothesline right to the skull. Cash Out Mike now getting punched by Matt Spencer in the skull. Matt Spencer might actually be able to do this. He might actually be able to take all of this away from Cash Out Mike. And could you imagine if he takes this all away from Mike? It all steps on the hand. And Cash Out Mike is in a bad way, defending this title for the 3rd time within a year, and a huge, huge way. On the road to International Spectacular 2, he defends this title knowing everything is at risk, and now goes after the knee of Matt Spencer. And oh, what a punch right to the skull. And just a fun statistic, a fun fact here, ladies and gentlemen. Cash Out Mike has only defended the Diamond World Heavyweight Championship on ICW episodes. It will be his first defense if he wins this matchup tonight at a pay-per-view, an ICW pay-per-view, if and only if he retains here tonight. Other than that, Cash Out Mike will have never defended the Diamond World Heavyweight Championship on a pay-per-view grand stage, and he gets up and he goes right after Matt Spencer with a leg. And that's why this story is so prominent for Cash Out Mike and Zach Storm, because the thing about it is Zach Storm will be Mike's first pay-per-view defense with that title, but that's if Mike can get past his father, and Mike is fighting back, coming out of the corner as Matt Spencer had the upper hand, and Mike kicked him dead in the leg, and Matt Spencer looked a bit confused, looking at Mike like, oh, so this is the talk, but Matt Spencer has that heart, and that's where you can tell Zach Storm gets that heart from, because he's not giving up, but Mike with a clean ass kick to the skull. And Matt Spencer gets up and Mike is not having it. Oh, he sends him back down. He's going for it again. Round 2. Another kick to the skull by Cash Out Mike. And he has to figure out what to do now. Matt Spencer is in a bad way, and a German suplex by the Kingpin right to the Prodigy. And Matt Spencer's now on the receiving end, but now he gets out of it with a kick. Cash Out Mike backs out. Oh, both men reversing. Who's going to get it? Oh, and Mike kicks the leg again, and a kick to the skull now. A steel cage. Mike has been inside of cages before, and Mike, from his backstory, and oh my God, what a DDT. From Mike's history, when his father used to take him to Southeast DC, he saw nothing but cages. He would show him the likes of what he had to deal with, and that's why Mike is so comfortable in these cage-like positionings. And now what the hell is he doing? Going after the turnbuckle. I mean, it's no DQ, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fucking steel cage. Oh, and a punch right to the skull. Come on, Matt. You got this. Oh, and a knee by Cash Out. But Matt still fighting back against Mike. And Mike now, Irish whip reversal into the exposed turnbuckle. But oh, Matt Spencer, he catches Mike as he saw him coming right at him. And Cash Out Mike is in a bad way. Wait, no, Matt gets caught. Oh, kicks Mike off, and Mike, oh my God, calls that the nut sniff. I mean, that's just disrespectful, ain't it? Just sniff my nuts. Like, come on, bruh. What the hell? And now, oh my God, the exposed turnbuckle. Jesus, Mike just bashing his head, and he's busting Matt Spencer open. And he's bashing his skull in. My God, just vicious. And this is where that part where Mike, being known as the Kingpin, comes in. This is where that part people have called him over the years, the Kingpin, is because of his viciousness, his ferocity that he gets into. He starts tapping into mid-match when he feels disrespected. And that's why Mike has gotten the way he has gotten over the years, because he felt disrespected, but now he's going to feel disrespect to the knee, and he's going to see the technician come out of it. It's like a reverse WrestleMania 13. The blood on the face of Matt Spencer as he has in a sharpshooter. A Cash Out Mike. He has in a sharpshooter. Will Mike tap out? Will Mike tap? No, and Mike gets out of it, reverses, and rolls out of the sharpshooter, also known as the Scorpion Deathlock Irish Whip reversal by Mike, who now pops him up, knee, kick to the back of the skull. The roundhouse kick is nasty, and now a kick right to the back once again. Cash Out Mike flipping Matt Spencer over, kicks him, and now kneeing the bloody skull. Cash Out Mike is showing what it means to be the Kingpin as he has painted this canvas with the blood of Zach Storm's father. And now, oh my God, throws him into the cage. Sadistic son of a bitch. And look at this. Look at Mike saying, this is what you brought me. This is what you brought me. And Cash Out Mike is seeing where all that heart comes from in Zach Storm, when Zach Storm does not give up, when he keeps fighting. But Cash Out Mike is looking at Matt Spencer, knowing that he is seeing some version of Zach Storm in his head, maybe an older version, I don't know, but he's seeing some form of him. And Matt Spencer trying to climb out of the cage to become champion, to become world champion. And Matt Spencer, wait a minute, he's rethinking Matt Spencer. Oh, he should have just gone for the win. He had it. And Mike, oh, wait a minute, no. Look at this. Oh, an elbow right to the skull. And now Matt Spencer with a reversal. He caught Mike. No, Mike caught him. Mike catches with a fucking history maker. Homage to his tag team partner. And Cash Out Mike, oh, God, no. Going for the Cash Out backstabber. And now Cash Out Mike is looking to win this matchup. Cash Out going to climb to the top. And wait a minute. Mike, oh, he's thinking the same thing. Oh, look at that. He's teasing. He can get out, and he knows he can, but he's teasing now. And Cash Out telling Matt to get up. He could have escaped the damn cage, and what are you doing? No, insult to injury with a double axe handle. Blood all over the canvas, and it's only Matt Spencer's. None of it is Cash Out's. And Matt now, oh my God, what a Michinoku driver. Slamming him straight smack dab to the hell that is the UK's nastiest parts. Mike gonna take him to UK hell and back by the time he's done. Oh no, oh my God! Power bombs him right into the cage and now onto the mat. You are evil. You know that? You are a sick son of a bitch. And Cash Out Mike. Oh my God, what a head spike! Cash Out with ruthless intent. And now, oh no, 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 don't you do it, you son of a bitch. Don't you do it. No, King's knee from the corner. And goes and pins Matt Spencer. Here's the cover. Just in the match. Oh, wait, Matt with some fight left in him. Kick it out. And Cash Out can't believe it. Cash Out can't believe it. And there is still fight left in Spencer. And Cash Out Mike now. Oh, my God, what a Cash Out cutter. And now Cash Out has Matt Spencer. Goes for an Irish whip. No, bro. Oh, Cash Out into the cage. Cash Out into the cage. Cash Out gets sent into the cage. The blood and the whooping has awoken something in Matt Spencer. The Prodigy wants it all. And he's going to prove it by putting Cash Out in a sharpshooter. Will Mike tap out? Will Mike tap out? No, no, no. He fights out. He's fighting out and he gets out of it. Mike fights out. Oh, my God, what a clothesline. The champion, the kingpin, showing his vicious side. And now Mike, what is he going for here? Behind him. Oh, God, plant. Oh, my God. Face first just plants him onto the mat. And Cash Out. Now he's going to escape. Please just end it. Just escape already. Cash Out Mike going to the top, and he's escaping. Thank goodness this has ended. And Cash Out. What the fuck? No. Mike, don't you do it. You son of a bitch. Don't you do it. Oh, my God, off the top of the cage. Here's the cover. It's over. It's over. Yeah, it's done. Oh, come on. Come on. And he stops the pin and tells him, you don't deserve this. Your son doesn't deserve it. Oh, but wait. Mike gets caught. But no, oh, he rolls him up. No, 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 no. Please, come on. Kick out. Come on. Kick out, Matt. Kick out. No. Oh, he kicks out. Thank God. Cash Out Mike is trying to send a message to Matt Spencer's son. And look at this. He's on the shoulders of Mike. He looks in the hard cam right at Zach. No, and Zach's watching. What a freaking GTS. And he doesn't want him going anywhere. Cash Out is going for exactly that. A Cash Out. And now Mike dragging Matt Spencer's bloody carcass. And Cash Out ready to end this matchup. Oh, God, no. So you the bitch that raised Zach, huh? Get the fuck out of here. This Big M shit right here. Big M shit. Sit your whole ass down. I'ma cash in and roll you into a pack, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Open the door. I'm done with this piece of shit. Ain't nobody give a fuck about him nor his son. Get me the fuck out of here. Disrespect. Talking all that smack. Oh my God. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. And look at this. Mike is just basking in this, and he's loving it. Knowing he's about to win, hitting 2 Cash Outs, knowing he's about to win, and the door is open. Get out of there. Just get out of there. Get out of there, you sick son of a bitch. Leave. You retain your title, feel proud of yourself, and get the fuck out of here. And Cash Out's feet hit the floor. And Cash Out Mike is going to Wembley to face Zach Storm for the ICW Diamond Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner, and still the ICW Diamond World Heavyweight Champion, Cash Out Money Mike.
cash out with a win, and it's his third defense of that title, and he will be going to Wembley Stadium with it. But ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Razorways Open Challenge is up next. Who will accept to go up against the Goddess Undisputed Champion? We are going to find out who comes at the crown next, live in our main event on ICW episode 36. Before we get into our main event, we have to go over the biggest show in ICW's history. Both nights. Night 1 is where we start, as we have the International UK Open Challenge from Damien HELLFIRE. He requested this after his match with Zach Storm tonight. Mike granted it to him. And then also on night 1, we will be seeing so much action. But night 1 has the men's ultimate opportunist 7-man ladder match. One man will be walking out with the briefcase. We are going to see who that will be walking out as ultimate opportunist. And you talk about opportunities, you talk about moments, you talk about having your international spectacular moment, then you get to finally do that, as there will be a gauntlet for the men's Blitz Championship on night 1. One man will be walking out as the champion of speed. And you want to talk about champions, though. This matchup was made official after Devin attacked Xavion Prince earlier tonight. The Jaguar versus the Reaper for the first time ever inside of an underground match for the North American Championship. They want to put their hands on each other so bad, they want to brutalize one another. They get to do it at International Spectacular on the biggest stage in Wembley Stadium. And you want more and more. Each and every time you see a match, you see more things, you want more things. You are going to get the match that was requested by Showtime himself. The It Factor makes his International Spectacular debut against the one who starts the show in Showtime. It will be Lonzo Miles versus Showtime, both men making their International Spectacular debuts inside of the UK's biggest stadium on the biggest show that ICW has. Lonzo versus Showtime. I cannot wait to see who will be a breakout star in that match. And you want to talk about breakout stars and matches, we finally get the rematch that was called Match of the Year from No Way Back. It will be Roxanne Gutierrez, the Extreme Diva, taking on the Twisted Princess of Atlanta in a I Quit match for the Goddess Continental Championship. These two set the barrier, they set the standard, they do it again in the first ever I Quit match in ICW history. It's all happening at the biggest show in ICW's history. And you want to talk about big matches, big hard-hitting matches. It will be the Strong Style Tournament's finals, as we see the Tyrant and Carter Akira Knight take on the Island Juggernaut and Zaria Koa for the Strong Style Championship. Will Akira Knight be walking out as double champ, or will Zaria walk out with her first championship? Both women making their International Spectacular debuts on night 1. But you want to talk about night 1, you want to talk about capping things off. We cap things off with a 6-year rivalry coming to an end. It is the final battle. It is the Diamond Heavyweight Champion Cash Out Mike taking on the last one standing Rumble winner in Zach Storm. It is their 4th battle, and it is their final battle for that Diamond World Heavyweight Championship. And it is a Falls Count Anywhere. They can go all throughout Wembley Stadium. 2 men walk in, 1 walks out as your Diamond World Heavyweight Champion. But that is only night 1. We get in to night 2, which gets even bigger, as we have a Demolition Derby Men's Tag Team Championship match. The tag team division is hot, and this match will be hotter. Formerly known as TLC and ICW, now known as the Demolition Derby. Multiple teams from the ICW's men's division will try to climb the ladder to success. But you want to talk about tag team titles. Sakura will have to work double duty with her partner, Kiri Pierce, as they go in a tag team turmoil. They do not know what teams they will have to be facing, but whatever teams step up, they will have to defend those titles against them in an elimination tag team turmoil matchup. And now, that is going to be crazy, but also the Goddess Blitz Gauntlet match will be happening on night 2, and you want to talk about anyone being able to come out and try and make their name. That is what's going to happen with this title. It will be a gauntlet match. 5 women will enter, 1 will leave as champion. And with that, you have the 6 women who will climb to the top of the ladder, already having 5 announced. And as Mike announced earlier on in the night, there is a ace in the hole that he has. A 6th woman has gotten her slot as a wild card. We do not know who will be in this matchup, but they all climb to become the ultimate opportunist. And you want to talk about ultimate opportunities, this one was laid upon Donnie Sabyn as he beat AMIR earlier tonight. Donnie Sabyn, the Sky Riot Saint, will go up against The Voice for the Intercontinental Championship as he earned his #1 contender shot. These two went at it for just a bit, and now we get to see who will be walking out as champion. Will the undefeated Voice continue his reign, or will it be ended by Donnie Sabyn? We get to find out at International Spectacular. The ICW has been building stars and moments so close to the biggest show ever in ICW's history. It's not going to be a show that you want to miss, and this match I can guarantee is not going to be one that you want to miss, as well as every other match. But this one right here, you're definitely not going to want to miss. It is the Wolf's Den match that has been building since ICW's revival. The 50-stage champion, the Werewolf XANDER XXOSS, takes on Murder Mirai, or possibly Nero, the alter ego of Murder Mirai. These two have been making each other play mind games, been going through hell, physically, mentally, verbally. It all has happened. It will all come to an end at Wembley Stadium. The title is on the line. These two finally will settle their differences, and when they do so, it is going to be something that no one will forget. I can tell you that. And you want to talk about something no one will forget. It is the main event of night 2. NeNe Jackson, who went through Hell's Playground, she gets to go up against her legendary sister in Razor Wayne for the first time ever for the Goddess of the Crown Undisputed Championship in the main event. Razor Wayne versus NeNe Jackson. It is all happening here and here only on ICW at International Spectacular. It is going to be some of the best 2-night action you've ever seen, and before that we will be having the ICW Hall of Fame ceremony to celebrate Amaya Jackson and celebrate this historic week that will be happening in ICW's history. But with all that being said, it is now time for our main event. This open challenge is being accepted, and it seems like it is being accepted by the whole effing show. Dean Ivy is ready to go to war with Razor Wayne for the title.
The following contest is your main event. It is an open challenge for the undisputed Goddess of the Crown World title. Introducing first, she is the challenger. The whole effing show, Dean Ivy.
Dean Ivy has not been seen on ICW television in quite some time, and now tonight she is ready to make her way into this ring and into this matchup and ready to go for it all. Tonight she goes and tries to take the crown before International Spectacular, and if she can do so, she will be the one facing NeNe Jackson inside of the main event of night 2. But that's only if she can get past the woman who has made this division hers by taking out even her own flesh and blood inside of Razor Wayne. There is the champion. She has arrived. The competition the ICW Undisputed Goddess of the Crown World Champion, the one, the only, Razor Wayne.
And her opponent, making her way down to the ring, she is the Goddess of the Crown World Champion, the competition, Razor Wayne.
Razor Wayne has made her statement each and every time. Ready for this main event, knowing the restraining order between her and Nini is fully intact, a international restraining order that has been made and agreed upon by both the UK and the States. If these women touch each other in either place, they will be arrested, and this restraining order is all the way until International Spectacular. So they are not allowed to touch each other, or for the next 12 hours, they will be locked up. But that is only if one of them hits the other first. So whoever hits the other first will be locked up. But obviously that's not going to happen because Razor Wayne is here. Nini is clearly in the back, and that is exactly where this needs to be. That's where they need to stay, and that's what needs to happen, because if so, they will be on one hell of a collision course all the way to International Spectacular 2. I mean, hell, it's not like they already haven't been. We took the road to hell and all the way back, and we are here now. But the question now remains, is Razor locked in enough to retain the title here against Dean Ivy tonight? Razor Wayne has to be, even if she doesn't want to be. If she wants to fully look ahead to International Spectacular, she must be focused here tonight. She made the open challenge. Now she has to deal with what repercussions come from it, whether that's a win or a loss. Razor Wayne has been one of the most talked about women in this whole company, and with great reason. She is the only person to technically defeat Amaya Jackson. She's the only person to be an undisputed champion in this new era, and she is the only person to be the last person to hold both this title, the Goddess title, and the Queen's crown. Razor has been doing it all as of late, and she is ready to continue to prove why she is the best of the very best in ICW. And to do so, she has to take on all comers, and she will try and do that by defeating Dean Ivy here tonight to retain her championship. I am so ready to see this main event. We have seen so much happen here tonight on this chaotic episode, but now it is main event time. Nothing else is standing in the way apart from air and opportunity. Here we go. And Dean runs right at Razor and hits her with a spear, splitting her in half. That Razor Wayne, I thought she could cut somebody with her razor. Apparently not. And now a collar and elbow tie up in this main event, and Dean drags. And she just pushed Razor all the way into the corner. Oh, a huge sucker punch. Dean has seen what Razor is like, and she is not afraid to get her hands dirty. But Razor now, whoa, coming back in this matchup. Oh, a nasty stomping. All the kicks just keep on coming. She keeps on rolling with those kicks. And now Razor Wayne has Dean Ivy. Oh, and a suplex. Rolling through, it looks like she might be going for a Three Amigos combination, and she surely is. Going to hit a Three Amigos. Oh no, it's with a fisherman suplex. And Razor Wayne has to stay focused in this matchup, stay focused on Dean, and oh, a punch right to the stomach. And Razor catches Dean. Now Dean gets caught. Oh, look at this. Looking for her sister Abigail. DDT, no, a reversal. Oh, and a spear once again. That spear has been catching Razor Wayne off guard very, very often in this matchup, and that might not be a good look for Razor Wayne to be caught up like that. And now Dean, oh, kicks Razor, and then goes and hits a DDT. Nasty DDT by Dean, and now Razor, oh, grabs Dean, and she bites her, biting at the neck, slams her head down, and just keeps going. Dean Ivy is not going to keep letting Razor do this, but Razor's not going to keep tolerating the disrespect of Dean Ivy in this matchup. I'll tell you that right now. Razor now goes for an elbow. Oh, Dean went for a roundhouse. Razor went for a kick of her own. Caught her with an enziguri. Razor Wayne is now back on her 10 toes, ready to go at it with Dean Ivy. Oh, what a suplex! Beautifully executed, and now flexing on her. This is a huge, resourceful flex. And now goes for an Irish whip into the corner. Oh my God! Went for the barrel roll but missed it. And now a punch. And here comes Dean. No. Razor with a punch to the stomach. Oh, the miss! The miss by the champion. Punt kick. That damn punt kick connecting. And now the razor blade is locked in by Razor Wayne. The razor blade locked in fully on. Oh, Dean Ivy though, she says no way. Trips Razor Wayne up. And Razor, look at this, a kick to the stomach. Razor Wayne now, up in the air. The champion reverses Dean. Hits a punch, and now Razor Wayne, look at this beautiful roll-up pin by the champion. Doing all this shit, and heels is crazy. 1 and a 2, and the champion almost retained. Dean Ivy still has fight left in her. Dean Ivy, though, reverses Razor Wayne. Beautiful execution, and now Dean says, get up. Dean ready to end this matchup, possibly. Went for another DDT, but missed it. Razor Wayne now has Dean Ivy, and now Dean, the whole effing show might have just stopped at the hands of the competition. And now look at this. Dean, tricking Razor, making her get suckered in and missing the suicide dive. And now goes into attack in the hand. She goes and attacks the hand as she steps on the arm. Here comes Dean. Gets caught. No, the leg got caught by Razor. Razor with a nasty elbow to the jaw, almost knocking her teeth out. But her head gets kicked in and might have knocked her teeth out. Dean now has Razor, throws her back into the ring. The champion is off her feet now. She is off her game. And Razor Wayne is in a bad way. She's in the drop. So Dean Ivy looking at it. No, the knees went up before the moonsault could connect. And now Dean, gets hit with an elbow, a chop, with a knee by Razor Wayne, right to the challenger. Dean Ivy is in a bad position. She blocked the miss. Razor Wayne, though, blocks her, and she captures her with a razor blade once again. The razor blade has been connected. The razor blade is locked in. Will Dean Ivy tap? Dean Ivy, is she going to tap? Razor Wayne has this locked in prominently, and she has it clinched on. She has the arm, and she going to make her tap. Dean Ivy has only but so much life left, and she uses what she has left to trip Razor up. And Razor Wayne now, Irish whip. She got her with the damn kick. She got her with the kick. Once again, here's the cover. Dean Ivy has the champion. A rope break. But she kicked out. The ref did not see the rope break, and we know damn well Razor was not trying to lose her title that way. Razor had to use her veteran instincts and kick out. Oh my God, what a moment that would have been if Dean Ivy was able to take it all from Razor Wayne. And now Dean Ivy, she hits the moonsault this time. She's doubling back on big moves. 1, 2, and so close, but so far. Oh my God, what a match. Dean Ivy now punching Razor, piecing her up. Hurricane Rana right to the champion. The champion looking to roll, but Dean Ivy picks her up. Dean Ivy has champion. She has Razor. No, an Irish whip. And now Razor Wayne. Getting reversed. Getting punched by the challenger. Right in the skull. What a knee. Running knee. Razor Wayne rolling to the ropes. Dean Ivy ready to clock in with this one. And oh my God, over the top goes both women. Dean Ivy putting life and limb in this matchup so she can become champion, and Razor Wayne with that running forearm. And now Razor Wayne, wait a minute, the razor blade on the outside. The razor blade on the outside. And she is wrenching at the arm. Is Dean Ivy going to tap? It doesn't even matter, though, because this matchup can only be won by pinfall, countout, or submission. And Razor Wayne, the miss. No, don't you do this. No, kicks her skull into the barricade. Dean Ivy is out. No, Dean Ivy is seriously out, especially with those heels. Yeah, Dean Ivy is out. Razor Wayne knows she has this in the bag, and Razor says it's done, and we all know it's done. My God. That is sick. That is, wait a minute. That's Nene is what the hell that is. Nene breaking the restraining order. Nene attacking Razor. She doesn't give a damn. Changed her outfit and all. Changed the fit up and all to beat Razor's ass in this main event. And she's going after Razor, piecing her up in the corner with a forearm. Razor Wade getting attacked by Nene Jackson. The crowd is losing their mind here. Razor Wade knew damn well that Nene wasn't going to be able to restrain herself, but I didn't see this coming in the main event. Nene now taking it to Razor. The restraining order, she said she don't give a fuck. She doesn't care. She don't give a damn. She don't give a fuck. And she surely don't give a shit, apparently. Nene Jackson is taking it to her sister. Oh, with a forearm. Razor Wade out. Getting pieced up now by Razor, fighting back. Technically, Razor will not be arrested for retaliating because she was harmed first in this restraining order. It's whoever harmed whoever first. And Nene back on the attack. Nene started the attack and she's back on it. And she's got the target lock on Razor. She's got the target lock on Razor. And now Razor says hell no. Razor breaking out, bashing the freaking skull of Nene Jackson. And Razor now spinning on Nene. Razor spins on her. And now Nene Jackson, we gotta get the police, we gotta get the law enforcement out here. And oh my God, sends Razor to the outside. Nene standing her ground, and she turns around and sees that they are sending police through the crowd, but Nene doesn't give a damn. Nene wants the head of Razor on a spike, and she says, come on, bring that shit. The restraining order does not matter. Nene knows that she will be out in 12 hours. Razor Wade going through the crowd, escaping through the crowd here in O2 Arena, and Nene being escorted and arrested by the police here. This has been crazy. Thank you for tuning in.